DJ Tsurugi subscribed. Here we are, 1 year of subs in a row. Hello Flip and chat. Let's keep going.
Oh, hello. How's it going? Hello there, DJ Tsurugi. Hey, thanks for the subscription. Appreciate it. One year of subs in a row. Let's keep going. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ooh. 12 hours saved up on the sheet. Well, how are you doing today? It's time to begin the art. Well, as you can see, I already began it, but continue the art. Continue working on the page Friday, which is tomorrow. I'm keeps on flipping into the future. And I hope this isn't too loud. It shouldn't be, if it could be. Oh, let me put this here actually. Let me know if music's too loud. Well, I mean, it should be loud because you have to hear music because it's good. It shouldn't be too loud. Do-do-do. I need my other set of headphones. Better check out what the stream sounds like. You just picked up all the Double Dragon games, and you think all the Kunio games. For Switch? Oh, they have those for Switch? Which ones do they have on Switch? I mean, like, which ones are included in those? I still need to play Double Dragon 4, that weird Steam sequel that came out. You know, I wanted to do. Last year I did the Souls special. I want to do a Steam special. I would have liked to do that this year if I could ever have the time. There's too many games to play though. But yeah, if we ever get to that, I would have said summer, but it could be tough. Because there's so many conventions in the summer. But I'll do the special where I just go through and play all the games on Steam that are sitting in there that I haven't got to. That would be nice. Let me move this up. Yeah, I guess it sounds alright. I guess it sounds okay. Alright then. So they have Kunio games and Double Dragon games for Switch. Are they like what Kunio games are included? Did they translate some of the ones that haven't been translated before? Because there's like a lot of Kunio games that never came out in America. I definitely like them. Some of them look really cool on like Super Nintendo and stuff. I want to play some of those. I want to play all of them actually. Kunio games. I would like to play Kunio games. Oh, Castlevania. I feel like it's actually a little bit quiet, the music. Because you gotta really hear the Castlevania. You gotta hear the Castlevania. Anyway, working on the page for tomorrow at the moment. And then we'll work on page for Monday. You played any games lately, DJ Tsurugi? Playing any video games? I've played video games lately. You know what? I'll tell you what. I've been playing a lot of video games. A lot of time being spent on video gaming. And you know what? It's all been on one particular game. And it rhymes with Schmeldenschming. Yeah, a lot of video gaming happening around here. Oh, it's Secret of Mana. See, this is not loud enough. This has got to be even louder. This you gotta hear. This has got to be like even louder than that. The script. There it is. Drawn comics. Just drawn comics. Drawn comics as usual. Oh, Secret of Mana music. The best music. The best video gaming music that exists. on the planet Earth. Wow, imagine if Elden Ring had music like this. It might not fit the tone of the game, but of its quality, that would be nice. That would be... If Elden Ring actually had good music, it would be like an unbelievable godlike video game. But it's still pretty amazing, even with bland music. I mean, like, yeah, the last Souls game to have amazing music was just Demon Souls. Demon Souls is really the only one that has, like... I mean, Dark Souls 1 has pretty amazing music, too. Not to get off on talking about Souls again. A million times. But... yeah, I mean, it's too bad that there's not good music in the game. We're gonna play Dragon Quest XI next. I guess that will probably have good music. Although I heard people criticize the music in the game. You have Double Dragon 1 through 3. I've played those. Played those and beaten those. Renegade. I've played through and beaten Renegade. And Double Dragon 1 on 2 on stream. Super Dodgeball. Never played Super Dodgeball. I never got to that one. Receive Ransom. We just played through that on Fliptendo. Crashing the Boys Street Challenge. Oh yeah, that one. That's another one I never got to. Oh dude, Longest Journey music. This should just be 100% volume. Man. Niketsu Renegade Kunio-kun. Niketsu Renegade. So that's getting into the Japanese ones. Niketsu High School Dodgeball Club. Isn't that just the Japanese names for those respective games? Oh, is that Monocule I see? Hey, welcome back, Monocule. How are you doing? Thanks for coming back. No Elden Ring today, just art. Art today. Patreon stream. Elden Ring will return another time. I'm reading the list of games in the Double Dragon and Renegade collection on Switch, I guess? Downtown Niketsu Story. Downtown Niketsu Story, I believe, is just River City Ransom. So there's just the Japanese versions. Niketsu High School Dodgeball Club, Soccer Story, Downtown Niketsu Arch Super Awesome Field Day. That's the one that was featured. One of them was featured in that anime High Score Girl, which did not come out in America. It looks awesome, like an obstacle course race game. It looks awesome. I want to play that, but we'll probably play that for Fliptendo. It's also NES, I think. Downtown Special Historical Period Drama. That sounds very silly, but fun. Go Niketsu Hockey Club Surprise. Niketsu New Records. Niketsu Fighting. What? Niketsu Fighting Legend. Kunio-kun's Niketsu Soccer League. And I'm guessing these are all NES, all the NES games, and none of the Super Nintendo ones. You all that about for $5. Some of those just sound like just the Japanese versions of the respective games. Chilling is good. It is good, especially if it's something that needs to be kept in the fridge. Kept chilled. That's pretty good value. Is that basically just like all NES Kunio-kun games? It sounds like it might just be the NES ones. I'm pretty interested in trying the Super Nintendo ones, but like there's a lot of like it seems like there's a lot of spin-off games on the NES, like a lot of sports ones. Yeah, I don't chill. I don't chill anymore. I used to chill for like a brief period in 2019. I chilled, and now I don't chill. I relax. Everybody else is chilling. Like, I don't, you know, I'm into doing different things. Like, I relax, and sometimes I get laid back, and you know, I don't expend a lot of effort, but I don't chill. I do not chill anymore. I stopped chilling. And you know what? I don't know about this drawing. So that's the Kunio-kun package on Switch, huh? Interesting. Well, it sounds like there's some translated NES games on there. It could be worth looking at. Could be worth looking at. There's also that River City Girls Zero, which is like a remake of one of the Super Nintendo ones, I believe. I'm curious about that. So like, in a way, that's sort of like translating the Super Nintendo one. But I would want to play the Super Nintendo ones first to, you know, I don't know. You never know what they might change. I would want to play the Super Nintendo ones first to see how they are. I do really want to play the Super Nintendo River City Ransoms. You have it pre-ordered for Switch? Nice. I'm curious about it. I never tried River City Girls either. I'm curious about all those. Redraw. Which is a good platform for all that stuff. But, you know, I wish I had more time for video games. I wish I had more time. I only had time to play every game, but it's hard to have time when you're putting 100 hours into Elden Ring and you still haven't even gotten close to doing all the content in Elden Ring. This is a real Elden Ring month here. What is it, March 10th? I believe we'll wrap up Elden Ring by the end of the month, but you know, I still might want to do more. I definitely want to do more subscriber requests. And dude, this is pretty nice. This is pretty nice chill music, as the kids say. You're not gonna chill. You're gonna try relaxing or laying back. Good. Yeah, give that a try, Monocule. You know, everybody chills. You know, be different. Relax. Be laid back. Yeah, be different. It's good. It's good to be different. This is pretty good, relaxing or laid back music from Rayman. A brilliant, genius work of art game. Hey, Mr. Leo, how's it going? I'm just doing some drawing. Which boss in Elden Ring is this? Oh, okay. So this is actually in Paldea. This is the art boss. The art boss. And the way you beat it is you have to draw art. And it's really innovative. It's a very innovative boss by From Software. They've done it again, Mr. Leo. They've done it again. Another new type of video game. I need to move this over now. Rayman 1 music. Remember when how many people remember when I played through Rayman on stream? Does anybody remember? I know Mr. Leo is around, and Skittles. And DJ probably would have been around. That was before Fliptendo. That's pre-Fliptendo content. In fact, it was just before Fliptendo. Crazy. Probably back in like 2018 or something. Played through Dragon Egg. Oh, thank you, Mr. Leo. What, is this TurboGrafx? I always like TurboGrafx music. Said he found the game at a yard sale. So the thing is, yeah, no, it was at, it was actually at, the flea market, not a yard sale. In Chicago, they have like this big famous flea market that happens once a year, and I got it there. You can get like a ton of video games there. So I just bought Rayman because it was like a couple bucks, the PS1 version, and I tried to get it working from the CD, and I found that it just didn't work, so I ended up just downloading a ROM anyway. I was trying to play it off my CD, but I was just replaying it again and like, you know, just marveling at how awesome it was. It's like so amazing. And then I decided I wanted to play it on stream. And then we played through the entire thing, and I completely did not remember how extremely hard it was. But we like played through the entire thing anyway. Very, very rewarding experience. Very rewarding game. Very, very fun. Really, really good game. I'm gonna play it again someday. But yeah, I had played it as a kid. I rented that back when I had a PS1, and I was just renting games like crazy, trying out all the games. I was so excited for gaming at that time. When I got my PS1, oh, it was so amazing to have like a PS1 at that time, and like all, you know, we were just waiting for Final Fantasy VII to come out because that was going to be the earth-shattering event, and it was earth-shattering. But even after that, there were so many amazing games, and like I read reviews of Rayman in like Die Hard Game Fan, and it looked amazing, and then I rented it, and it was amazing. But I had thought that I had finished it in my memory. I didn't really remember too well. My memory was foggy, and then playing it now, like, I think I must not have beaten it. I must not have, is what I realized, because it's so extremely hard. Like, if I had gone through that, I would have remembered. What is this? Esper Dream 2 music. Oh, we played through Esper Dream Run for Fliptendo. That was a pretty fun game. I haven't got to Esper Dream 2 yet, but we'll be interested in it when we do. Definitely play through it. Persona 5 music. Oh, nice. Oh, hey, it's Demo. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Hi, you forgot to tag everyone at Discord. Did I? Wait. Oh, did I forget to put the everyone tag? Did I? I mean, I could come back and fix that. Oh, I did. I did forget. Demo, sorry. Oh, I'll just stick it in there now. Hey, Demo, how's it going? Glad you could make it. Almost typed Limo. Limo. The fusion of Leo and Demo. Limo, and you have 10 times the power. Limo, a new warrior is born. These are translated games? Well, oh really? Oh really, DJ? So what about the ones, like some of those in that package are just the Japanese versions of the same game, right? Like, one of those I'm pretty sure is just River City Ransom, the Japanese name for it. So what is that? Like, they just translated the Japanese version and put it alongside the American version? Like, is it just a retranslation or what? What's this? Oh, Persona 5. Dude. That's another one I played through on stream. I think that was pre-Fliptendo days. Quite a while. Oh yeah, I remember this song. Amazing game. Should replay through Persona 5 someday. Do the royal. You rely on Discord notifications? You never check your email? Yeah, see, I don't rely on either. What I do is I just like have Twitch open, and I once in a while will just refresh it and see who's streaming. Like, you know, I have certain people I follow who stream at certain times. Like, for example, when I get up in the morning, I know TMR will most certainly be streaming when I wake up. And then Macaw usually starts streaming sometime in the evening, and I just kind of refresh it and check it once in a while. I never pay attention to the notifications. Well, I guess that's not true. Sometimes I do check the Discord for the notifications. Yeah, I suppose I do. But I also will just check Twitch. You're the opposite. You have like 70 tabs open. I try to keep tabs on like what's going on in Discord. I do have a lot of tabs though, not 70. That's crazy. But I have 20. At the moment, I probably have like 40. Researching different topics. Yeah, I try to like, but if I have too many tabs, I try to like find a way to close some. Sometimes stuff you're researching is better just left as a bookmark, you know? I'm the only streamer you care about? Ah, Demo. Well, you're the only person named Demo that I care about. I hope you know that. Yeah, Rooster Teeth Ransom is originally downtown Neketsu Monogatari. Right. I knew that. Yeah, what was this song from again? It's from a dungeon. I feel like this is from a dungeon. It might have been from the last dungeon. Good song. Atlas, one of the like modern saviors of video game music. It's like where a lot of the really good modern game music comes from. Their Shoji Meguro style is still amazing. Skittles! Hello, how's it going, Skittles? Welcome. And Asian Waste. Some remaster music. How are you guys doing? What's up? Skittles, I saw you in the MCA stream just a little bit ago. Playing Nightmare on Elm Street. Oh yeah, I recognize this song. And this one. It's like almost funny to hear like an orchestrated version of this song. What am I doing? That's not... Nightmare looked fun. It is a lot of fun. Multiplayer, I mean, it's kind of hard to play. In kind of the same way that the Wii Mario 4-player game is. It can be awkward trying to play with 4 people with like the scrolling and stuff. But at the same time, the awkwardness kind of just makes it more fun. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I still have my clear memory of one of the first times I went to AGDQ playing Nightmare on Elm Street with like Cypher and Apollo and Macaronice, I believe. And I was the only one to survive to the end and beat the game. Yep. I mean, they were like MCA, Apollo, and Hyo were all like hanging out. So yeah, if you want to see a stream of like super pro Twitch celebrities, you know, and you're tired of my stupid stream, go check out their stream. It is fun. Nightmare on Elm Street's a really cool game too. Oh, so how about, what are you guys up to? Asian Waste, Mr. Leo, Skittles, what are you up to today? Final Fantasy music. Trying to find... Your streams are very entertaining. Oh, you think so? Ah, thanks. Thanks, Monicule. I try. Glad you think so. Oh! Oracle of Ages. I haven't played this one before. Trying to finish the challenging map on Tear Ring Saga. That's right, I remember you were playing that. That's a PS1 game, right? The Fire Emblem clone. Interested in what that looks like. Tear Ring Saga. I bet it has great music because it's a PS1 game, and every PS1 game, as we know, has amazing music. It's a system of amazing music. Chat is fun. Chatting is fun. You gotta get your social activity in, you know? You gotta get your socials. This is the new social media. The media in which you are social. Remember the old days when to be social you had to go outside? Oh, that was shit! Fuck that! Nowadays you can sit in your home on your couch and you can be social. That's good. That's good. But, you know, maybe one of the days you guys should just come on over. Why don't you come over to my house and we'll just sit around the living room and play video games? Who wants to come over? Who wants to come over to my house, guys? Guys, anyone want to come over to my house? We could play some Mario Kart. Oh, Final Fantasy IX. Mr. Leo put that in. You should thank Mr. Leo for that, Demo. You got a 3-day lined up going for Power Wash Simulator. Power Wash Simulator? What is that? Oh, is it the tier game has a ton of optional characters if you fulfill certain requirements? Yeah, I think that, I mean, like, Suikoden is the same way. I could see that. People call the cops on you for letting your kids walk to school unsupervised. I know, like, yeah, that's so strange. Like, that should not be a thing that people do. Like, why can't you... I used to walk to school unsupervised all the time. I mean, we really baby our kids, don't we? Like, but, like, the fact that people call the cops, like, that's ridiculous. That's just insane. I agree with you. Like, that's crazy. We should probably baby our kids a little bit less. I don't know. Just a little bit, you know? Life doesn't have to be full of hardships. But you should learn to do some things for yourself. Literally when you think it... I'm playing a game where I hose down shit. Oh. Well, anything can be a game, right? If you make it one. Yeah, this is a good one. I have some Final Fantasy IX in my playlist, though. You know, if it's random if it comes up or not. This is not... Let's see. My favorite songs from Final Fantasy IX. This is a good one. It's a pretty fun song. I think my favorite would be, like, Hunter's Chants. And some of the event-based music, Hunter's Chants. With the title screen theme that's used, again, for, like, a couple of different areas. Is really nice. You probably know the one I'm talking about. And like Dance of the something. What is that other one? Of course, like the final boss track is really nice. The boss music is really cool in Final Fantasy IX. But I'm not a huge fan of like the battle music. The normal battle music. I find the intro to it to be too long-winded and annoying. There was like this trend in PS1 Final Fantasy games where the intro to the battle song got like longer and longer. Pretty weird. Alright, I finished the page. I'm gonna move on to the next page. The pencil. I'm gonna pencil this one from scratch. Legend of Legaia? Dual Saga? Legaia Dual Saga? Is that the first Legaia or is that a different Legaia? Oh, what's this? Me and Mike Katamari song. I never played this one. Oh, I've heard this song, yeah. This is a good one. This is a good song. Katamari did some amazing music back in the day. The PS2 days. Baba Doobie. Is this the best song from the Me and Mike Katamari OST? I think that this soundtrack was a little bit weaker than the original one is like still kind of the strongest. The paddles take so long to load.
I mean, do you think that's the reason why? I guess that's the reason why, but I found it to be a little bit on the annoying side. Yeah, you know, speaking of that Final Fantasy IX, I felt like had the longest loading time. Maybe it's just my bias, or a faulty memory, but I feel like 9 had the longest loading times of like all the battles of any Final Fantasy. I remember being annoyed about it with 9 when I wasn't with 7 or 8. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't care for the 9 battle theme as much. But the boss theme is awesome. All the boss themes are awesome. Final Fantasy IX is a pretty interesting game. Because when they did Final Fantasy IX, I mean, it was the third PS1 game, and like, it was intentionally a throwback to older Final Fantasies. And there was a bunch of stuff that was like referential in it. Like bringing back the Guguru volcano theme and some other... There was like more references in it than like any Final Fantasy to date. Which is weird now because it's just like just another Final Fantasy game. Because there was 10, 11, 12. There's a different version of how the 7 battle theme started. Oh, really? The 7 battle theme I like, although I've always thought it's not super Final Fantasy sounding music, but I like it. I think 8, well, I don't know. You know, 8's battle theme also is a little bit weird. Me and My Katamari has a lot of remixes of previous songs. This is an original. 0 has any port of 9, worst loading times than PS1. Zero chance any port of 9 has worse loading times than PS1. You would think so. Might have problems with the battle, a ton of downtime and stalls. I don't remember, but I always feel like it was more of a specific problem to 9 than 7 or 8. I remember 7 and 8's battle systems being... I know that 7 and 8 had loading time as well. All the PS1 games had to deal with that. I need a reference picture. 10 to 15 seconds. Watch the loading screen. Yeah, no, maybe it was just like the combination of that and the music. I don't know. Final Fantasy IX. I have to go back and replay that game someday. I have to replay all the PS1 Final Fantasies. It's been such a long time. I want to go back and play them and like get all the weird secrets. Final Fantasy VIII has so many strange, bizarre secrets in it. Really weird stuff. Like just strange items that have very bizarre requirements to get them and stuff like that. Earthworm Jim music. You like this music? Send me to Buttville. Earthworm Jim's got amazing music. I love Earthworm Jim so much. The soundtrack is just... It's just amazing, Democore. It's just amazing. It's an amazing soundtrack. But yeah, this song... there's a lot of really good songs from Earthworm Jim, but this is my personal favorite. The music that is basically the final level music. It's the music that plays when you fight the final boss, the Queen Slug for a butt. And it's such cool music. Like, it's so cool. For like a final stage music, it is so cool. It's like there's such a... You know, that's the thing about Earthworm Jim 1, is that, like, it's... The Jim character is a silly, goofy character. The game has got a lot of goofiness to it, but there's this kind of dark edge to Earthworm Jim 1. And the juxtaposition of, like, the cool, dark edge of Earthworm Jim. Like, also him, like, the animations, like him shooting his machine guns. Even, like, if you look at the sprites between Earthworm Jim 1 and 2, like, look at the sprite of Jim. They changed the sprite of Earthworm Jim 2 to make him, like, more goofy. He's got a goofy running animation. He's, like, constantly jogging in place. But in Earthworm Jim 1, it's, like, more badass. And I love the juxtaposition of, like, badass stuff, badass music, like, cool music, dark edge, and goofy humor. Like, 2 got a little bit too goofy, and then I'm assuming that Earthworm Jim 3D, from what I've seen, looks like it continues to be, like, very goofy. It's why I think if they made a new Earthworm Jim, which I guess there's supposed to be a new Earthworm Jim with, like, some kind of... What is that? There was some kind of weird new console, and it was going to have a new Earthworm Jim. What was that again? I forget. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it would still be good. Tommy Tallarico did the music for those games, and he did an amazing job. I do want to try the 3D one someday, see how it is. I want to try it. Front Mission. Oh, what's this music? Road Rash. That fits. The Intellivision Amico, which is a huge disaster, probably will come out. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, too bad. Although I'm sure it's probably just as well. Because, like, these kind of, like, it'll just be like another Ouya. It's not like it's going to be successful. The Road Rash. I want to play Road Rash. I never played Road Rash. I had to figure out which is the best one to play, because I don't think the Genesis one is the best one. I like to play the 3DO Road Rash. I'd like to do 3DO games. I gotta find a working 3DO emulator. Do they have working 3DO emulators now? Because it'd be great fun to do 3DO games. Yeah, Front Mission, I need to play more Front Mission games as well. They seem to have really cool music and atmosphere and stories and stuff. They've got, like, Yoshitaka Amano artwork. You love Road Rash music? I don't know, I mean, like, to me, this just sounds like typical Genesis music. And it's cool. It probably is good for Road Rash, but I can't say it's like... I don't know. Maybe it would grow on me, though. Strange 3DO games. Oh yeah, like what? I'm interested in strange 3DO games. I want to play some of the really strange, like some of the really, like, bad-looking stuff, like the unique fighting games they tried to make for 3DO, like Way of the Warrior. I want to try some of those. Yeah, just another CD-ROM system? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much the case. I can give you some games to try. There's an Armadillo game that's super strange. Ooh. Armadillo. Super strange Armadillo game? I would play that. I'm into that. Yeah, I bet it probably had some, like, bizarre platformers, you know? Because everybody was making platformers at that time. I bet there's some weird stuff made by, like, Euro companies or something. Stuff like that is always interesting to check out. Especially stuff that's, like, unique to the 3DO. There's also, like, a unique Japanese RPG on 3DO, I think. It's called, like, Lucien's Quest or something like that. And I think it's completely unique to 3DO. And it looks like some kind of Final Fantasy Tactics tile-based 3D thing. I don't know, it looks weird. But it looks like it might have been good. And then there's like there's a unique Yu Yu Hakusho fighting game on 3DO where you can like play as 4 characters, I think. If I'm thinking of the correct one. 3DO's got some interesting stuff, I bet. I want to play 3DO games. Or Jaguar. You never knew anyone who had 3DO or Jaguar? Yeah, me neither. I never knew anyone. I mean, I didn't have a huge network of friends growing up. Yeah, Armadillo! D-Mod, that's what you said. I don't know. Like an Armadillo platformer? I would play that. Front mission music. Sounds cute, but I bet it's super weird though, because it's a 3DO game. Gotta play front mission games someday. There's so many video games. There's so many video games. There's just too many. How will we ever play all the video games? I don't know. It might be impossible. So many games. And me, I'm stuck having to play, you know, amazing new games like Elden Ring. Fun, but too darn easy front mission. What, the original front mission? I've only ever played Gun Hazard. This is not the next page? Yeah, the next page is this page, DJ. Right? I just finished penciling that. This is the next page. And then this is the page after the next page. So this is, Kaiji. This must be my music, because this is Kaiji music. This would be Wednesday's page? Wednesday's? Kaiji! Oh, listen. This is some of the rare anime music I might play. Guys, let's just all listen to the Kaiji music from the best anime of all time, Kaiji. The undisputed best anime of all time. Let's listen. Here's somebody playing it. I'm gonna look at Cyberdillo. I'm gonna look at that in a second. Oh, it does, Asian Ways? Well, I mean, Final Fantasy Tactics had Orlando. So, that was its huge boon. Thunder God. Wait, was it Thunder God? Thunder God Sid was the overpowered character in Final Fantasy Tactics. Now I forget. Have you watched Akagi? Of course, Akagi's amazing as well. Akagi also has godlike music, almost as godlike as the Kaiji soundtrack. The Akagi anime only goes up to about like halfway through the manga. Like it stops midway through the final battle, the final Mahjong battle where they like play with their own blood, which is really, really entertaining. That finally finished recently. Not that recently, actually a bunch of years ago, but maybe in the late 2010s. I've also read all the manga of Akagi as well. Akagi's awesome. Awesome manga. I've read some other. I want to read eventually like all of Fukumoto's works. That's the guy who did the Kaiji. I'm also like reading all the latest Kaiji manga as it comes out. And what else have I read? I read the one about the old dude. I forget it's the name of it, and the one about the dude who goes to prison. Yeah, I read those two. Kurosawa? Shin Kurosawa or something. Although I haven't read the newer one. Less cute. Of course. It's a 3DO game. They just yeah, I mean they probably they needed anybody they could get to put games on their system. Bobby is crazy strong. Dude, how many of you guys have watched either Akagi or Kaiji? You gotta watch the best animes ever. Okay, I wanna check this out. Wait, where did that window go? It didn't. Why does it not open links in? What the fuck is this? Oh, did I close it? Why does it? When I open a link now from OBS, it opens it not in.
This is a late edition.
Chrome?
This wasn't included
What,
in
like
the
what?
pack, but
What the fuck is? It's really weird. No ads. I want to look at the Armadillo game. Whoa. Skittles, why are you not blocking YouTube ads?
Duocule subscribed. Duo says hello.
Duocule, thank you. I don't know why. This isn't even.
Tell people that Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance.
I do. I have multiple ad blockers. I don't know why they don't work, Skittles. Honestly, don't know why they don't work. Duocule, thank you. Thank you. I mean, I guess I should say thank you, Monocule, for the... Oh, I have you at 4 months already. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Is that Val Kilmer? I don't know. So wait, where did the fucking browser window go? Okay, just show me the game. Killing Time?
I was gonna skip.
Oh, 3DO game. Oh, it's in here
Been worse.
somewhere. This is a Vine Sauce video. Oh, okay. How am I gonna... This is too much. This is too much effort. This is too much effort. Can I just look up Cyberdillo? Just look at it that way. This is better. Here we go. Oh, it's a Doom style game? Oh, wow. Yeah. Look at this. You never seen a 3DO game that looked good. This does not look good at all. This does not look good. You shoot plungers. The sound effect when you shoot the plungers is really annoying. What is this music? But you're also an armadillo. But the fact that you're an armadillo doesn't really matter because you don't see yourself because it's a first-person shooter. You could just be a dude, for all you know. So what's the point? What's the point of being an armadillo? That looks really bad. Wow. I mean, what are some other 3DO games that are cool? Here, let's look at Way of the Warrior for 3DO. Like, the fighting game. I think this is a game they made, like, near launch. This is one of, like, the killer apps. Oh, was there... I think Kasumi Ninja might have been the other one. Kasumi Ninja. Let's look at Way of the Warrior for 3DO.
The Book of Warriors, and his name will be law for centuries to come. Although nobody knows from whence the Book of Fighting came, it is known that it is the complete
Supreme Warrior.
greatest competitors. Their
Oh, Supreme Warrior! Macaw was just playing that. He was just playing that, I think.
since before history in about
That looked hilarious.
Himalayas.
Yeah, that looked hilarious.
Tell that the world's strongest competitors fight for inscription in the book. Good and evil, mortal and immortal, convene once a century to compete under my watchful eye. As guardian of the book, I am devoted to the three true forces of nature: good, evil, and the pain caused by their eternal conflict.
This voiceover is terrible.
Solution to this struggle, I have yet again brought
Here we go, guys. Way of the Warrior.
one fight.
Killer app fighting game for the 3DO. You really want to get a 3DO now, don't you? Oh man, I'm so excited for the 3DO. Look at this. Wow, it's like Mortal Kombat, but even more colorful, I guess? Oh man, it looks so cool. It has Tattoo Assassin's energy. This might be almost as good as Tattoo Assassin's. Wow. Shaky Jake is the name of the... You can play as awesome characters like Shaky Jake and Kono Tori.
Round two, fight.
Very Mortal Kombat announcer there. The graphics look terrible. I mean, at least Mortal Kombat, you know, despite its like kind of janky looking, very silly digitized characters. Oh, the music's terrible too. It's just generic metal music from like the 90s. Like, it's terrible. Let's see on stage. This is like what, like, execs, like, you know, executives, like, think a video game is supposed to be, I feel like. This sounds like copyrighted music? Oh my, oh, you could be right. Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, probably is. Well, that looks terrible. What about, Kasumi Ninja? Let's see, I feel like there was one that was 3D. Maybe it was Kasumi Ninja? The 3DO? Yeah, I know what you mean, Mr. Leo. I didn't think about that. Oh, Kasumi Ninja was Jaguar. Kasumi Ninja was Jaguar. This was the Jaguar killer app. There you go. Is this also Mortal Kombat style? I think it is. The dude is shooting fireballs from his kilts? How about this game? Does this look better or worse than Way of the Warrior? A Scotsman that lifts his skirt up to shoot fireballs. Well, I mean, you know, it's very edgy. It's got edgy humor, Mr. Leo, and that's...
Kasumi Ninja.
Kasumi Ninja! Kasumi Ninja! And they're doing, like, bad Asian accents. What did I say? His kilt. The blood drops don't even look good. The blood drops constantly falling. A Baki and Alaric. Is Alaric just like a LARPer? Is he dressed up like dressed up in like medieval clothes? Habaki! Alaric is just like a LARPer, I think. I mean, I don't know. This actually kind of looks a little bit better quality than Way of the Warrior, actually. But that's not a 3DO game, though.
Jackie wins.
Let's see. I think what is that one RPG? Is it called Lucien's Quest? I think. Yeah. Let's look at that. This is actually a Japanese game, I think. Obscure RPG.
Lucien's Quest for the 3D.
No, I don't want some guy talking. I just want to look at it. Just want to look at the game. That's all. Oh, it's Oh wow, this is a Landale stream. Landale, like,
Micro Cabin Corporation.
well, that's close enough, I guess. Landale, a guy on Twitch who I follow, who is like trying
I
to
can trust her.
beat every single RPG ever made, and he's played Lucien's
Oh,
Quest.
weave a spell to read the crystal ball.
Look up Supreme Warrior.
Is she for real?
Yeah,
Last resort.
Supreme Warrior. I know that game. That's the one that Macaw was playing like just recently, right? That's the FMV fighter. I have no idea. It's just
Excuse me?
it's notable for being a 3DO exclusive RPG,
Wait, I'm concentrating.
and like that's all I know about it.
So,
I mean, it's got the 3D in it looks kind of
because
a
there's
little-
cutscene before
little
the
tough on the
last
eyes.
boss,
I don't know
and
if it's good or not.
Lost the shaman transformations before the last boss.
It kind of
Anyways,
doesn't look good.
Seems like either way, you probably wouldn't have been able to use the
I wonder what
transformations.
I wonder what Landale thought
I
of
did
it.
the deer shaman. I got the devil shaman. The only one I missed was the one I'm assuming was like.
Let's fast forward to the end and see if he still is enjoying it. Dr. Hauser is on 3DO. That was also on Saturn, right? Let me see. He probably finished the game, right? I'm curious about this game, though. Like, it looks interesting. Look at the battle scenes.
Don't try using a magic spell unless you're Seal. If anybody other than Lucien just like does no damage with magic at all.
Right. Alone in the Dark type
Unless
game.
some like freeze that actually has a good
I'm into that.
sub ability, sub attack. Kind of pointless. I guess the only good thing about Tornado would be get rid of all the cover about it. Hey,
So look at the 3D battles. It's like isometric. Whoa, Tam!
Where is the enemy?
Thank you.
Tam
One of the
HH
naked
subscribed.
mermaids.
3Y plus
The
1
undead
meter.
naked
There we
mermaid
go.
punk.
Thank you, Tam.
See her behind all
3y
this
plus 1m. Good algebra, Tam. Did you know that 3y plus 1m equals 5x? Tam, alright, 37. Wow. Catching up, Tam. Catching up to being in the black. Keep it up. I'm just looking at footage of 3DO games right now. While I draw on like a little
Unlike
window
like
in the
that.
top.
Links get automatically timed out.
You were just talking about how it would be really interesting to play some 3DO games, especially some of these like unique ones. I don't know, Mike. The battle like taking place on this isometric field, like kind of looking Final Fantasy Tactics ish, even though it's primitive. Oh, look, boobs. I don't know. I mean, it looks interesting. Like I would definitely try it. The primitive 3D might be a little bit rough, but
Not that lesser.
you're not gonna request any game for like a year. That's okay, Tam. You'll be back with like amazing
Kordrak
requests.
Town. This town is occupied by monsters.
This is Lucien's
Town.
Quest, a unique RPG for 3DO. I want to put 3DO emulation isn't perfect, but in general you can do it. Yeah, I would like to try some 3DO games. Let's see what else. How about the 3DO version of Road Rash? I used to think that this was maybe the best version, but I guess that there's a PS1 version that is better. But it probably was the best version up. Like when this was released, it was probably the best version of Road Rash. So it had that going for it. The same with Street Fighter 2 Turbo. I remember when Street Fighter 2 Turbo came out in 3DO. It was like one of the few positives. They at the time that was like the best arcade port of Street Fighter 2 Turbo. And you know, so 3DO had that going for it. But, you know, it doesn't now, obviously. 3DO emulation sucks. I know. That's real unfortunate. Ran decently. Yeah, but I mean, like, you know, it would suck, though, to, like, be playing some games and, like, you get screwed up by, like, emulation issues. That always sucks. Or things just, like, not working correctly. But I guess people are just less interested in getting, like, you know, perfect 3DO emulation because nobody cares about 3DO. What is this? This is just part of... Does Road Rash also have DMCA music? It might. You probably can't hear it over the sound of the engine anyway. Oh, the Plumbers game. Like, plumbers don't wear ties? Was that it? Was that 3DO exclusive? Yeah, it looks, I mean, compared to like the Genesis or any other version at the time, this is like really smooth. Really good looking. What does the PS1 Road Rash look like? I do want to play a Road Rash game one of these days. What does PS1 Road Rash look like in comparison? I guess it's probably the support of the 3DO version. Oh, do. I love the intro for PS1. So much. Best video game intro. Okay, don't play it. Don't let the music play. That could be DMCA. Does it look better? I can't tell. I guess it looks... I guess it looks better. I guess it looks better than the 3DO version. It looks pretty nice. Actually, it looks very nice. The PS1 Road Rash. You compare this to like the Genesis Road Rash. Pretty night and day. You like the GameCube jingle? Here's Genesis Road Rash. Chunky Genesis music. Down. Mr. Leo likes it though. It's definitely a style. It's definitely a style for men. Whoops. Are there any other like, what are other like 3DO games that are cool? I don't know. That's all the ones I can think of at the moment. Back to the art, I guess. I want to play some 3DO games sometime. Elden Ring music. Elden Ring music? Okay, DJ. Let's give it a chance. I don't know if we should... This is spoilers, though. This is like... for a boss we haven't beaten yet. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this song. Yeah, I just, like, most of the boss themes in Souls games after Dark Souls 2 are just boring to me. Nothing ever leads up to Demon Souls. Let me see. Tunnels. I don't know. I mean, this is a little too... This just says it's a theme. This is definitely a boss track. Sure. It's just a little too somber, too chanty, too blah. A little too backgroundy, I feel. Somber makes sense, but it's too somber. It's too somber. But I mean, like, it could be somber and still more. Oh, the second part though. Well, that's cool. This kind of like chanting kind of music, I just usually don't like. I usually just find it to be it all sounds the same to me. This one's a little bit better, I suppose. It's not bad. This is not bad. Elden Ring. Elden Ring. You like your big orchestras? I mean, like, they just all, like, this kind of, like, choir orchestra thing, they all sound the same to me. They all sound the same. Maybe it's because there's just not enough of, like, a recognizable melody to latch on to. I don't know. But that one's better than the usual one, I suppose. Just don't like that kind of music that much. Let me stop this. Let me stop this for a second. Okay, how about let me try to find the music that I like from Elden Ring. Yeah. All right, guys, it's time to review music. Yeah, this is the track that I like the most so far, I think. Just the weird ambient music in the tunnels. I like this. Just because it has, I don't know. I mean, it's got a cool sound to it. It's got a kind of a mysterious sound. And it kind of stood out for me. Like, the music in, like, the crypts is kind of annoying. And some of the outdoor music is kind of annoying, and it's like, it's kind of a little bit too aggressively bland. Like, bland, somber string music. I don't know. That was for you? That's fair enough, DJ. One for you, one for me. I mean, it's not like, this is not like, you know, the most amazing music ever, but this is the kind of thing I would like more, especially for a game like Elden Ring or Dark Souls, I think. It works really well. You can't cue the song you wanted? Oh, really? Why not? Just Nightbot doesn't like it. What is the song you want? Maybe I could play it. Let's listen to some other Elden Ring music.
I want to break free.
Oh boy. Oh, what happened? Oh, damn it. No. God. I fucking... Why? I can't open links from the chat anymore because it's really weird. It opens in like a weird window. And it doesn't go in Chrome. Like, I open it up. What is this window? What is this even? It opens up like... Is this like an OBS window or something? Like, what the... Yeah. I'm familiar with this one. This is... Flashwave? Or something? From Outrun, right? This one was used in Bayonetta, I think? This is just the startup? Oh. This is from Space Harrier? Oh, right. But this was in Bayonetta though, and that's how I first heard it, I guess. The Bayonetta version is awesome. Space Harrier. I'll play through the arcade version of Space Harrier sometime. And you could play that in Shenmue. That was awesome. Yeah, this is a really, really good song. I mean, it's so catchy and memorable. And it's just got such a nice sound to it. Okay, I'm gonna play this now. What is the song called again? Oh, shoot. Damn it! This stupid OBS window is so annoying. It doesn't show up on, like, my tab, or it doesn't show up anywhere on, like, it's so, like, it disappears underneath stuff, and it doesn't show up anywhere. I don't know what that window is. I need to just have this, I need to keep all this stuff in Chrome. Okay, this is the one I think. Have you heard this, Sam? This is the remix from Bayonetta. Extremely good remix of this song. Extremely good. Extremely good, Sam. Bayonetta had some really, really nice remixes of classic songs. But they did such a good job with this remix. You get a chance to play Bayonetta? Well, you can play it someday. You gotta play it. It's like it's one of the best video games. Bayonetta it's so extremely good. It's such an extremely good action game. It's like one of the classic games. Yeah, you gotta play it one of these days. And I gotta play it on stream one of these days. The Switch Collection thingy, yeah. They're working on a Bayonetta 3, right? Like, that should be cool. How good that is. Or I'm not gonna. This is a 15-minute long version, so I'll just cut that off there. Let's find some other music from Elden Ring. Let's critique music from Elden Ring. Elden Ring soundtrack. Yeah, the title theme is just pure garbage. It's absolutely awful. Unfortunately, which is this. Just I'm torturing myself right now. This is terrible. It's not so bad up to this point, but it gets worse. When the choir starts kicking in. Shut up, choir! You suck! Yeah, this is awful. That's awful. What's next? Never 7 in PSP? Never 7. Oh, that's the one that's by the Zero Escape guy, right? I want to play that series too. I never played the Never 7, Ever 11, whatever 17. How does that series go? Like Never 7, Ever 11, whatever 17? Is that the series. That was like that dude's big trilogy before he did the 999 game, 999 Zero Escape. Yeah, I want to play those one of these days. Apparently those also have like crazy twists. Okay, this is like the opening. It's just like whatever music, it doesn't matter. Character creation. Which is just more bland music. You know what? That's just bland. Here, listen to the character creation music from Demon Souls. The character creation music from Demon Souls is so cool. It's so cool. It's extremely amazing. Never 7, ever 11, remember 17. Oh yes, it was right. I want to play those one of these days. I bet they're great. Might be difficult to do on stream, you know, that kind of game is tough to do on a stream in visual novels, but maybe we'll give it a try. I tried to play through Danganronpa V3 on stream. I tried a little bit, but it's just tough because if you try to read all the dialogue yourself, it's just extremely painful. And if you don't, then it's just like, doesn't even make sense as a stream, really. It's a pure game? No problem there. What do you mean? Listen to how good this is so good. It's like, it's so cool. It's really atmospheric. It's haunting. It's mysterious, but also memorable at the same time. And then, like, listen to this. This is dour, downbeat, kind of like amelodic, not memorable, and just no. Limgrave. This is the music that Skittles hates, Limgrave, I think. The Limgrave theme. I don't hate this music, though. Maybe it's even grown on me a little bit. Pure games equals no porn. Oh, that's what you mean? No, that wasn't even... That's not what I was worried about. Yeah, I assumed not. I assumed there was no porn. The problem is just, it's just tough to do visual novels. They're just tough things to stream, I think. Yeah, no, it's alright. The Limgrave theme, it's okay. I mean, it is kind of... when I first heard it, I felt like it was a little bit too much on the dour side. Engagement, you can voice act and everything will be funny. Yeah, you can, but it's extremely, like... That takes a lot of energy. Doing all that voice acting, it's a huge amount of text, too. Like, that takes so much... Like, even just doing something like Threads of Fate, like, kind of took a lot out of me for all the story that game has. I don't know. I mean, voice acting all of that seems really difficult. I don't know if I want to do that, to be honest, Tam. It would be entertaining, but... Plus, it's not like a goofy story. It's like a serious story, and I wouldn't be able to do it justice. Like, just doing silly, goofy voices for the characters, I'd be, like, robbing the story of its power, you know? So I wouldn't be doing it justice. I don't want to do that with, like, a serious game. Cave music. Cave music is just kind of... Well, I don't know. This is alright. At least it's kind of not too annoying. And then the tunnels. This is my favorite. I think. Yeah. This is the one I liked. I do like this. Stormvale Castle music. don't know. All the songs in Elden Ring are just too boring. They're just too boring. Just not interesting enough. It's just totally predictable music. I think I kind of like the Roundtable Hold music. I thought that it had a good enough sound to it. Like as like the you know, Mark V of the Nexus themes. Well, let me see. There was Demon Souls. There, you know, there's the Nexus and Demon Souls. There's Firelink Shrine. The Nexus has got amazing music. Completely amazing. I love the music in the Nexus. Firelink Shrine had pretty cool music, pretty memorable. Majula in Dark Souls 2 was probably like the best track from Dark Souls 2. It was really cool. Like really cool hub track. Dark Souls 3 Firelink Shrine, I didn't really care for. I thought it was a bit too generic sounding. The music that plays in the Hunter's Dream in Bloodborne was, I think it was kind of like, I think it was similar to this. It was very similar to this. So like, it was good, but not super memorable, I guess. Which I would also say about this. Like, I like this, but not, it could be a lot better. And then Sekiro doesn't really have a hub world, I guess. So this would be Hub World Mark 6 music. It's alright. This track is okay. Lyrian of the Lakes is actually not bad. It's like an ambient piece of music. It's not bad, but I started to get tired of it after a while. I don't know. Lyrian. I actually kind of like the music in Caelid because it sounds horrifying, and I like that. I like that in music. Who's this? I kind of like it. You guys like this? Sam, do you like this? It reminds me of, like, Diablo 1 music a little bit. But it's not as good as Diablo 1 music. That would be, you know, if it were at that level, I'd be overjoyed. But it's not. But it's still pretty cool. I mean, it's a little bit reminiscent of that. Maybe it's more on the level of, like, Diablo 2 music. Yeah. Like, about of the quality of like Diablo 2. Not as good as Diablo 1 atmosphere music, but you know, it's pretty cool as like really dark, evil sounding atmosphere music. I guess no game does that better than Diablo 1. Diablo 1 just has the all-time best soundtrack for dark atmospheric music. Okay, well, back to the song request. This is a good song. Jumping Flash had great music. Of course it did because it was on PS1. PS1 has... It's like the best era for video game music. Just something about PS1. It's just an amazing time. Like, all these... I don't know what it was. Coming out of like the 16-bit era, like lifting the restrictions of what they could do. And now they had all this freedom. And there was this explosion of like amazing video game music. which settled down a little bit. It was still, the PS2 era still had like a lot of good stuff, and then it just kind of died down after that. Which I kind of attribute to basically like the cinemaization of game music. Like everything sort of, after the PS2 era, it felt like everything just sort of became more like generic movie music. It was all trying to sound like how movies sounded, I guess. And like these days, it's kind of indistinguishable, like the type of music you hear in a video game or like a big budget movie. It's the same kind of music, it's the same kind of shit. And it's all very bland. But the PS1 era was amazing. Amazing for music. I think the PS2 era is also very good, probably. I haven't played as many PS2 games, but there's a lot of good music there too. I mean, the PS2 Final Fantasies don't have as good music as PS1 Final Fantasies, though. The PS2 Final Fantasies have weaker music. I'm not sure about some of the other RPGs. Ooh. Jumping Flash is great, though. He's great. Let me check my microphone levels real quick. I never checked them. Okay, they're normal. Oh, Pam, your song went on there. Let's listen to it again, Pam. Damn, this is a 6-minute version. Da na 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 na. Great song. Skittles, what a great song. Hey, what do you guys all think about Elden Ring? Who's tired of Elden Ring? Anybody tired of Elden Ring yet? We've almost played 100 hours of Elden Ring on stream. Crazy, huh? And then we're gonna play... How many hours of Dragon Quest XI are we gonna play? 150? Because I hear that's 150 hours... Hey, Stackmaster! What's up? Good evening to you. How are you doing? What are you up to tonight? This is a weird Elden Ring level? Oh yeah, there's... You know, listen, Stackmaster, FromSoft are geniuses. This is the level where you have to draw art to be able to beat the dungeon. And it's amazing. FromSoft have done it again. They're true innovators. True innovators. Not allowed to voice your opinions about Elden Ring because you don't hate it, therefore are wrong. You don't hate it and therefore are wrong. What? DJ. No, you're only wrong if you do hate. Oh, people who hate it are wrong. If you don't hate it, you're right, DJ. You're on the side of right. Don't worry about it. Greetings, Sean. Demo's here. You played 5.5 hours of Pokemon by accident? Cool. I still haven't gotten Arceus yet. It looks cool, though. I was still in the middle of playing through Pokemon Shield with my nephew, but we haven't played for a few weeks, so I wonder if he's still interested. And maybe I'll finish Pokemon Shield first. I don't know. I mean, Arceus looks cool. Is that how you say it, Arceus? It looks cool. I'll probably get it. Especially as my nephew is super into Pokemon, I should probably get it. They keep telling you to shut up because they hate it and you're defending it and now you're toxic. Who says that? Who says that, DJ? Well, then we're all toxic here then. DJ, we're all toxic. I mean, like, why do they hate it? I guess that some people don't like it because it, the open world kind of dilutes the experience a little bit, and there's more padding than there used to be in, like, the FromSoft games, right? Is that why? But, like, there's no way that makes it, like, bad. Who hates Elden Ring? People are just, you know how people are. People get very defensive about their opinions. Like, you know, and especially when, like, there's a big movement in, you know, when a lot of people are loving something and you don't love something, it makes you mad. And you have to take out your anger on somebody. You know, I know that feeling because I have, you know, there are things that come out that people love that I think are shit. But I don't usually go around being like, you're fucking toxic if you like that shit. Fuck you. Popular to hate things that are popular, that's why I hate to hate. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, well, yeah, but also, I think, no, I don't know. I mean, I don't think that most people just hate things just because it's popular. I think people hate things they have reasons. I don't know. I tend to doubt that there's people that are just hating things because they're popular. You randomly got an Alpha Rotom, you named him Max Overkill. That's a Pokemon, right? Don't hate me, but that's a Pokemon, right? Yeah, I don't know. I guess, well, there is some truth to that, because there is definitely street cred you get for being cynical, not just for, like, hating popular things, but just being cynical in general. Like, that part of that does mean trashing things that are popular. Like, it's cooler to, like, be an outsider and trash things that are popular, or just to go against norms, but I don't know. I mean, there is that, but I think that people usually have their own reasons. This is off topic, but how far are you from Columbus? Ohio? I think I always forget how long the drive is. I was just there for OhioCon. What was it again? I think it's like 5 hours? 5-hour drive? Something like that? Far enough that I might not want to just, like, come there on a whim. Why, are you in Columbus? Large number of people that just hate it because it's something they're not into and everyone else seems obsessed with it. Well, yeah. I mean, definitely, like, people, it is a reaction. Like, people who might not care about it because it's so popular, they get mad. Like, why is this so popular? This doesn't deserve to be popular. But we've all felt that way, you know. We felt that way about, like, you know, singers like Justin Bieber and movies like Star Wars and stuff like that. Oh, River City Girls music. River City Girls. Is this Jake Kaufman music? Are they still using Jake? This is Way Forward, right? Are they still using Jake Kaufman? You get a good listen to this song. I also need to zoom out a little bit here. Yeah, maybe right about like that. Guys, let's discuss deep issues. Who wants to discuss deep issues with me? This song is not bad. This is not bad. It's not wowing me, but it's kind of cool. It's got a cool edge to it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're certainly not into it, but you see what's happening. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, there's definitely, like, always that, like, that anger when something is, like, mega popular. Like, especially when something is very popular and you don't get it, yeah, there's always that. It's cathartic to complain about that. I get that. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's one thing, it's just like, when you're trashing someone for having the wrong opinion, I think that's when it goes too far. But I get why, I mean, like, but I also try not to, I mean, like, I don't really get what, there's a lot of, like modern stuff that I don't really understand. Well, I guess I do understand why it's popular, but I just don't like it. A friend wanted me to do some gaming con there. Well, but that's from me, not from you, Stackmaster. It's 5 hours away from me. Oh, you wanted to, like, see if, like, you wanted to, like, hang out or something? Well, it's closer than driving to... Where do you live? Like, New York? It's closer than going to New York, that's for sure. I mean, I consider it's not that bad going to Ohio. It's not that bad, but it would depend when. Megan McDuffie, Chisel, Nate wants to battle Christian. Who are those people? You have to be more specific, DJ. Or are those the... Wait, who are those people? First, tell me who those people are. You ever become mega popular? I hated you back before it was cool. Thank you. I respect that, Skittles. Yeah, I mean, you have to be careful, because there is a thing where, like, how other people can feel about something can affect the way you feel about it. Like, you know, you might find yourself, like, if a lot of people are loving something that you don't understand, you might find yourself leaning into your hate more as sort of like a reactionary thing. Oh. How about a dude doing... like playing on violin, the Serpent Trench from Final Fantasy VI. By the way, this is some of my favorite music from Final Fantasy VI. Like, listen, this is like God tier music. Listen to this music. This is God tier, like, mystery, intrigue, suspense music. God tier music. Final Fantasy VI had a lot of God tier music. You were just, yeah, you were hating. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Stackmaster was hating me for, long before it was cool. Are you guys gonna have a hate competition, like to see who's like hating me first and whose hate is more pure? Because I'll support you. The music composers for... Oh, the music composers. Okay, I don't really know any of those people. Alright. None of those names are Jake Kaufman. Wait, is that a River City Ransom? Okay, well, I guess they're getting, you know, different... That's fine. I don't know any of their work, so I don't know. I don't have any opinions on them. But, like, that song sounded okay. I guess I would say. Music... yeah, I have to get the con info. But yeah, let me know when it's gonna be. I have a con coming up next week. Is it... I think it's Anime Detour? I think I'm going to be doing, trying to do Anime Detour, which is another one that I am not sure if I'm into yet. I'm not sure if I've gotten in, so I'll let you guys know when it happens. But yeah, I have that next week, and then I'm pretty much free until late in August. I mean, late in April. Late in April, I have another con. One of your favorite tattoo artists moved to Columbus. You want more stuff from her? That's pretty far from you, huh? Well, maybe you should come to this video game convention that Sean is talking about. I'll have to get the con info. Yeah. I love this song from Etrian Odyssey. I think there was the music that plays at night. In town at night. It's so swanky. But it's so good. I'll have to get the content. I tend to like music, I mean, in case you haven't noticed. Like, generally it's stuff that either is like... I mean, I love stuff that's, melodic and has, certain emotions and it has the kind of a memorable melody. And also I like stuff that sounds mysterious or... I don't know. But I also like, if there's some kind of ambient music. I like ambient music that's like more interesting or kind of stands out. I like as well. Okay, Skittles, buy Pancake Mix. Skittles, buy Pancake Mix. See if you can find the Kodiak brand of Pancake Mix. They have like a bunch of different... That's like the brand where they put a ton of like protein in it. You can get like the overly proteined up pancakes, which is a good thing to feed a grandma if you need to get her protein. So I know about that. But they have some really nice flavors. Like you can get cinnamon honey, I think. They got some good brand of pancakes. Get that Kodiak pancakes. Bananas are kind of normal, Demo. Need something weird. Yeah, get Kodiak pancakes. I think this is weird enough. Get Kodiak pancake mix and get bananas. And then what I want you to do, Skittles, is when you make the bananas, when you make the pancakes, put bananas in it. Make banana pancakes and then have it with bacon. It's gonna be delicious, Skittles. You don't have a grandma to feed? You probably pass the pancake mix. They're good for you too. You don't need to have a grandma. That's just the protein part. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying, like, it doesn't have to be Kodiak brand. Get any kind of pancakes. Any kind of pancakes. This expression is wrong. This is wrong. What I'm drawing is wrong. More Etrian Odyssey music, dude. This is the dungeon music. The dungeon musics in Etrian Odyssey had these like very ethereal sounding, like very lush, ethereal sounding tracks like this that were like just amazing and beautiful. In Etrian Odyssey 1, the remix of Etrian Odyssey 1. Extremely good music. I want to play the other Etrian Odyssey games sometime. But, there's a million games I want to play. When will I ever... I gotta pick... many of them I won't get to, probably, because there's only so much life you can live. I need to become an android so I can live longer, so I can play all the video games. Like, I don't have enough lifetime. I'm like, in my 40s already? I'm only gonna live to 120. I mean, that's just not enough time. I've got to get some cybernetics. I got to live longer. There's too many video games from the 80s and 90s I have to play. I have to play all of them. I have to play every video game from the 80s and 90s. What am I doing? Skittles. Do you know anyone who does cybernetics? Skittles, I gave you something random to buy. It's up to you if you're going to buy it. Like, I fulfilled your request. Kodiak brand pancake mix. So I expect you to buy it. I expect you to buy that. It's not even a thing that's like super weird or gross. It's something that anybody would eat. You could eat pancakes, Skittles. I expect you to buy it and eat them and then give me a report back on how they were. Yeah, could you turn me into a video game? Oh, like the AVGN video game, except good. Oh, you experiment with in your basement? Coming over? Okay, Skittles. Let me just get some plane tickets. That's a good idea. More Kaiji music! Oh, guys. Who ordered more Kaiji music? Bring a saw? Okay. Yeah. I mean, I will bring my saw. And, I can't wait to be amputated by these Skittles. Guys, listen to the Kaiji music. Oh my god. It's so good. It's so good. The the best anime of all time, Taiji. The best gambling anime, and also just the best anime with the best soundtrack. I was wondering if you'd add that one, Skittles. I knew you couldn't resist that one. That's how to bait you, Skittles. I just have to put in some quote about you doing bodily harm to me, and you can't resist it. Oh, and now we can preserve that. Probably nobody's ever told you that before, Skittles. Aren't you glad you live a life where you have people in your life that want to be amputated by you? You're so lucky, Skittles. You're a lucky guy. Demo, you can amputate me too, if you want. Skittles gets priority, though. I mean, not just for fun, though. You have to give me cybernetic body parts. Oh, sorry. Let me make that clear. I need to get cybernetics. Amputate vocal cords. Okay, guys. This is my last stream, getting my vocal cords amputated. Goodbye. You like that, wouldn't you, Skittle? Is that a subtle message that I should stop babbling about stupid shit? Vocal cords. You really run excellent pork. Hey, thanks. Pork you too, Skittles. Well, you got to. It's one of the secret things about being like a good manga artist. You got to draw a good fork. Hey, Whammoo! Yeah, we're doing art today. Welcome. This is the monthly art stream. How are you doing? I already penciled a page. Check out the page I penciled. Hold on. Look. Full page penciling. Fully penciled. And then I penciled half of this too, see? Look, let me just kind of roll the paper. Oh, look at this. Rolled paper art. This is like a new thing in Twitch. Look at this. Wow. And that pop after that is... I can't move down to the tape. I want to keep the positioning the same. Cute girls. That is correct. And we're doing music requests, all the usual stuff. Super Elast music, Space Megaforce. Oh, this song is so good. This song is really good. Da-na-na-da-na-na. Just listen to how good this song is. How are you feel? Are you guys okay? Are you guys gonna be okay? This song might be too awesome. You could call the way Flip plays games a kind of art. Thanks, Skills. That's a very nice thing you said about me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Da-na-na-na. How about the way in which I sing video game songs on my own playlist? Is that a work of art? Dork. No, you're a dork. You're a dork, Wham. You have a chance to check out Loop Hero? Loop Hero. What was that again? I played Half Minute Hero. I played Half Minute Hero recently. I checked that out. It's awesome. Loop Hero, remind me what that was again? Demo loves it. Loop Hero. You have a hero. It was on Steam sale recently. Alright, you know what? He walks in a loop and you place things on the field. Let's look at it real quick. Let's look at Loop Hero. Maybe I'll go buy it. Let's go look at Loop Hero. I'm going to make a decision right now. It's time for a decision. What is Loop Hero again? Loop Hero. 10 out of 10 new roguelike. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. Let me see if is it possible that there exists footage without some idiot talking over it? No commentary. Perfect. Oh, it's got the faux 8-bit style music. Okay. It's got really good pixel art. Yeah, pixel art in indie games has come a long way. Well... Oh, I have seen this before, yeah. That character design looks familiar. Ah, so this really is just like a roguelike. This looks like a more traditional roguelike. Except you just go around in a loop. You love it, that meaning that I will hate it. It was on Steam sale. You have a hero who walks in a loop. When you place things on the field, he has to fight them. It's on Switch too. I'm going to get bet $10 if he's going to hate this. Well, just from looking at it, I don't think I would hate it, but I don't know if I would necessarily love it either. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't think I would hate it. Why would I? Well, I don't know. I mean, how do I feel about the music? This is one thing. It's a roguelike. I mean, that can be cool, but it's also like a really trendy thing, and I'm not really... The whole roguelike concept, I feel like, has been played out, but a bit of city building. I like city building. The music is kind of alright, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about the music. Because it's like... I guess it's interesting because it's kind of it's 8. Oh, this isn't even really, well, it's like a pseudo 8-bit style, but it's more of like a pixel tune, more of like a modern chiptunes kind of style, which I don't generally like, but then again, this song is kind of cool. Like I almost hear like a little bit of like Blaster Master in it. Sewers theme. I don't know. I don't know. It seems alright. Like, it's... Style is nice. A Radiant Historia character. Yeah. Tile synergies. I guess I don't really understand the game, though. I don't really understand this game. So you go around in a loop. How many times do you go in a loop? You place things? Like, what does that mean? You just kill enemies? Are you town building while you go in a loop? And then do you, like, beat a loop and you go to the next loop? I'm a little confused about... how it works or what it is. And you get cards? Oh, you get cards and you use those to build. I don't know. It looks cool. I don't know how I feel about it. I can't really say one way or the other. I can't really say. But the music is kind of cool, but then again, it doesn't super grab me either. It looks like a game that like I would play, but I don't know if I would love it or not. I'm willing to try it. I'd be willing to try it. I would definitely be willing to try it. Not really sure how I'd feel about it, to be honest. I'd have to try it, I guess. Honestly. I don't think I would hate it. I think Demo's wrong about that. I don't think I would hate it. I don't know if I would love it. Like, it looks like... I don't know. It's kind of like Darkest Dungeon. I didn't know how I was going to feel about that until I tried it. Like, once I tried it, I kind of discovered I wasn't really too into it. I don't hate that either. I just found it to be a little underwhelming. Get on sale if you do. I'm going to check to see if it's on sale right now. If it's like massively on sale, I'll get it right now. But otherwise, maybe I'll put it on my wish list. I have to wait for Steam to update. Do you love that game, huh, Wham? Is that like your new favorite game for like 2022? How do you feel about Loop Hero? Give me a review of Loop Hero, Wham. I want a full review. Give me the positives and the negatives. That's one of them, huh? What are your games for 2022? Hold on, I'm trying to look at my Steam is like taking forever to load. I've not been in Steam for a few weeks. You haven't finished it yet? Yeah, but how long have you played it for? If you played it for more than 10 hours, you get to review it. You get to review it. If you played it for more, like, give me your review so far. Give me your work in progress review. I mean, it's always true that, like, you get the best perspective to review something after you've finished it, but... so yeah, I mean, you always kind of want to go back and... You can't really finalize your thoughts until you finish the game, probably, but I think you... If you play the game for, like, a decent amount of time, you have every right to review your experience so far, I think. You know, because your opinion, you probably have opinions, and those opinions are valid. They could be interesting. Loop Hero. $15. Not on sale. I will just put it on my wish list right now. Because even if I did get it, I doubt I wouldn't be getting to it anytime soon unless you wanted to subscribe or request it for me. In which case, go on my wish list and please get it for me. Thank you. $17 hours? Yeah, that's more than enough to review a game. It's solid for the $5 you paid for it. It's worth it. Okay, so like when somebody but hear me out though. This is just me, but when somebody says something like, "Well, it's pretty good for $5," to me that sounds like it's actually not very good. Like, what I want to hear is, I paid $5 for it, and if I'd paid $60, it would have been worth it. That's what I want it. If you know, like, if it's good for $5, that kind of sounds like not that good. You know, you see what I'm saying? But I mean, you put 36 hours into Vampire Survivors. Bang for your buck. So here, the thing about me is, I don't really want bang for your buck. I don't want that. I think that that's one of those ideas that's kind of bad for gaming, because there's a lot of games, especially like in our recent modern gaming times, padding in video games is a really big problem, and a big part of the reason is, I mean, a lot of the reason is because of like games becoming more corporate, but one of the reasons is because like everybody like evaluates things in terms of like money versus time. Like the last thing you want is like value value in terms of like getting unless it's like consistently high quality value, you know? Like any video game can just take up your time. You don't want to just have your time taken up. I would always rather have a more concise, like shorter experience that's more rewarding than like a longer. I find that like that's a problem with modern games. Modern games are just too long a lot of the time, and there's too much padding. Even Elden Ring kind of has a padding problem, but that kind of I kind of forgive Elden Ring because it's done something that I've never seen done before. But even that concise short experience. That's always, I mean, that's usually better with RPGs. With RPGs, sometimes I think they often play better longer. So I put like, certain types of games, like strategy games and RPGs, I feel play better longer. So kind of make an exception for those, but Aperture desk job. Beat in 30 minutes, let it be moan of it. Aperture desk job, huh? I've never heard of that. I don't know what that is. You'll have to tell me about that. Strategy games like Digimon Survive? Maybe. I've never played a Digimon game. I wouldn't mind. I remember seeing... there was a Digimon game that came out a few years ago. Was that Survive? I remember seeing footage of it and it looked really cool. You want that to come out? Oh, that's the new one that's coming out. What was the one that came out before? Like the last one that came out? Because I remember seeing... I remember thinking that it looked cool. But of course I don't have time to play it. I mean, even RPGs these days often take like 100 plus hours, and I wish they would take like 40 hours, you know? But it's just the bloat of modern games. That's one of the problems of modern games. And part of the problem is that people always talk about in terms of like value for your money, which is bad. You don't want to be talking in these terms. You don't want to you don't want to encourage developers to like bloat the games and pad things up, you know? We shouldn't be... It's really bad when reviewers like say things like, oh, it's not enough content for a $40 game. No, fuck that. If the content is good, it's fine, you know? People should care more about quality than quantity. But like, you know, modern games are all about quantity over quality. That's just modern it's one reason why they are maybe not good. It's one reason why I prefer retro games generally, because retro games tend to be much more concise. Even a really difficult like retro game is probably not going to take you more than 10 hours. You know what I mean? And, you know, I still... It's not like... I mean, I still will play some of these super, like, hyper-long RPGs. I love Persona 5. Persona 5 was, like, a 150-hour game. I wish it had been shorter, but you can't complain too much when the game is consistently, like, God-tier quality. You know? And it kind of suits the game's narrative anyway. And I do wish it maybe could have been cut down. It's why I'm not... necessarily I'm not necessarily like a person to wait for the expanded versions like the Royal and the Golden. I don't necessarily want more content. I kind of would rather play the ones when they first come out because they're big enough as it is. You don't necessarily like need more content in these Persona games. But you know, they're brilliant games. A lesser RPG I might not want to spend 150 hours beating. Yeah, value for your money should mean quality. It should just mean the pure quality of the game. It should have nothing to do with length. You don't want to just encourage... Developers do not need to be encouraged to just pad the length of their games more, because they already do that way too much. And they have other reasons to do that too, like bullshit things that they worry about, like engagement. You know, keeping the gamer, their eyes glued to their game as long as possible so that they can sell them more shit. You know, you don't want to encourage them anymore. Like modern developers already have like bad enough incentives on their design as it is. More content, something you absolutely love in games like Hyrule Warriors. Well, yeah, no, I mean, I know what you're saying there, because if you really love a game, you do kind of always want more content. I mean, that's how I am with Elden Ring right now. Like, Elden Ring admittedly has padding, more padding than any other Souls game before, but it feels like such a fresh new experience that I don't mind if it just never ends. I'm still enjoying it after 100 hours. If you're really into a game, if you really love it, you never really complain. You never complain about more content. Well, to a point, I guess. I mean, there's probably an upper limit to that, but you have a high tolerance for more content when you love a game. But it has to be really good. Age of Calamity. I still have not played any of the Hyrule Warriors games. I haven't played any of these warriors, these modern Musos. I haven't played the the Fist of the North Star Muso. I want to play that because that looks awesome. I haven't played the Dragon Quest Muso, the Fire Emblem Muso. There's the Dragon Quest. Did I say Dragon Quest before? There's Dragon Quest, Zelda, Fire Emblem all have Musos, and they all look great. I kind of especially want to play the Dragon Quest one. That one for some reason looked very, very appealing. But they all look good. I'm sure the Hyrule Warriors is great as well. I'd like to try all of them. Game bad. Age of Calamity got DLC, you didn't care. Game bad. 2 Hyrule, not enough Warriors. What's Age of Calamity? Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition is leaps and bounds better than the other one. Why is that? Yeah, you missed Skittles going to the store, Leo. You did. You missed your chance to tell him to like buy a random weird thing. I told him to buy Pancake Mix. Oh, we have some more anime music playing. Oops, don't forget to draw our scar. Oh, I forgot to draw our scar here, too. Oh, man. I'm totally distracted trying to, like, talk about random bullshit while I draw my page. Dude, I love the music from No Game, No Life, the anime, so much. I really wish that anime would continue. I heard it's still not officially cancelled, so it could, in theory. If you want more Muso, go for Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. If you want more canonical story, then Age of Calamity. Are you talking just like Zelda? I don't care about canonical story whatsoever when it comes to Zelda. When it comes to Nintendo games, I don't care about lore at all. Completely don't care. So, yeah, I guess Definitive Edition would be the one. What? Is that for Switch? That would be the one I would buy anyway. I would definitely get it on Switch. Although I still have my Wii U. I think I still have Wii U games I need to play. I forget which ones. Flashback music. It has better gameplay? So how does it have to get better gameplay specifically? Upgraded port from the Wii U version. Mm-hmm. Because I've barely played any Muso games. That's just a genre of video games that I have yet to get into. I've always wanted to try them out, but it just never made the leap. Just never made the leap into Muso games. Only just recently I finally tried Dynasty Warriors. The second Dynasty Warriors, which is the first Muso game. And it was actually awesome. I liked it. It's probably much more rough than the modern ones, but I very well may like that better. I mean, it's possible that I tend to like rougher games anyway, and PS2 games, so I don't know. Better progression mechanics, more maps, which are usually neat with hidden secrets and stuff, and things like fairies you can raise. So basically, it sounds like just more stuff. They just added more stuff, basically. Like more maps, a new system with fairies, and something to do with the progression mechanics is better. Okay. Well, I mean, like, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I would get that anyway. I guess I can't say that more content is never a bad thing, because sometimes it is a bad thing, but in this case, it's probably a good thing. It doesn't hurt. It probably doesn't hurt, at least. Because I can just ignore the systems that I don't like. Like, if I don't care about the fairy system, I could just not do it. Maybe? I don't know. The absurd crossovers between timelines? Oh, yeah, stuff like that is... Stuff like that is fun. Like, different links. Stuff like that is fun. Or, like, different Ganons, stuff like that. More characters. Dude, more jumping flash music. So you're into that game, huh? Well, so those are all games. All games that I haven't got into. Loop Hero. I want to get into Musou games. Are you playing a lot of stuff on your Switch then? And me, I just haven't really... There is modern stuff that I want to get to, but I've been spending so much time playing retro stuff recently up until Elden Ring. Because we had so many subscriber requests to get to, and I wanted to catch up with Fliptendo, and I love that stuff. Not lately? Oh, not lately? Well, the Zelda game is on Switch, right? Loop Hero, you said you played on Switch. I have Switch games I really need to play. Once we finish Elden Ring, I really need to get to Dragon Quest XI and Shin Megami Tensei 5. Both of those are like high priority games for me. Very high priority. And speaking of like super long RPGs, both of those could potentially be super long. Especially Dragon Quest XI, I've heard things from Skittles. I think he said if you do all the extra content, like all the post-game content, it's easily 150 hours. And he also told me he's at the store right now, so we can talk about Skittles behind his back. Let's talk about Skittles behind his back. That fucking Skittles. He's such a nice guy. What a nice guy. Oh, man. I like when he shows up to my stream, that fucking Skittles. Talking shit about Skittles behind his back. I like when he makes jokes. He's got a good sense of humor. Take that, Skittles. Burn. Yeah, Skittles, you told me that I have to play all the post-game content in Dragon Quest XI, so I guess I'm gonna have to do it. Guess I'm gonna have to do it. I don't know. But I'll probably want to do it anyway. I'm sure Dragon Quest XI will be a lot of fun. I haven't played any of the more modern Dragon Quests, so it would be really fun and interesting to check it out. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to Shin Megami Tensei 11. There are other new games that I would like to play at some point, maybe. There's that one Final Fantasy Souls game that's coming out. Kind of curious about that. There's a demo for it. It's called Final Fantasy Origins something. I don't remember. But there's a Final Fantasy Souls game. I do want to try that. I'm curious about that. You know, what else is coming out? What else is coming out this year that I like? There's always a couple indie things here and there. Even though I'm not a big fan of indie games, there's just so many, there's bound to be a couple that you might care about. I don't know, man. I don't know, I don't really keep up with new releases that much anymore. I mainly keep up by just what people on my Twitch are playing. That's how I know what's come out. But I tend to just not worry that much about new releases. There's so many older games I want to catch up with. I want to get back to playing Amiga games sometime soon. But we were also talking just earlier in the stream about 3DO games. And man, it would be so fun to play a bunch of 3DO games. I'd love to have a 3DO week. Just play nothing but 3DO shit. Because checking out shitty old bad games is fun too. So many video games. There's so many video games. Alright, well maybe this is the part of the stream where I'll just shut my yap and just focus on drawing for a second. Focus on the drawing. Drawing artwork, drawing animes. the animes. Hey Whammoo, are you still here? Or did you fade away into the night? Because if you're still here, I want to ask you, are you doing all right lately? How's everything going? This other, you know, aside from the video game world? And anybody else who's like still paying attention and who hasn't like looking at some other tab right now? Same question to you. Are you doing good? Is everything good? Let me know. You had a date? Oh, that's great. How the date? Was it a good date? I have not had a date in a while. Everything's good, Monocule? Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. I hope it stays good. I mean, you know, things with me are going fine, you know, despite, you know, living with my parents at the moment. Still, you know, everything's fine, you know. This weekend, I might be doing something with, it seems that some of the stream bros, MCA Arenice, Cypherin, and Asian Waste, and Hyo, are going to be in town at Galloping Ghost, so I might hang out with them on Saturday. Plus, I also have a family birthday party for the nephew, which, you know, me and my nephew are like basically like bros, so that's fun. Unfortunately, those things are on the same day, so I have like and also they're coming over on Friday, so I've got a mega loaded up weekend full of family and friend excitement. Who are we talking to? I was talking to everybody, DJ. I was just kind of throwing it out there, like, how's everybody doing? Oh yeah, I see. 1.5 hours away and is constantly busy. She wants to put that much effort into being still. I'm super here for that. Well, you know, that's cool. That's not, you know, that's not such a bad thing, man. Oh, you know. Hopefully you still get a good friendship out of that then. Yeah, it happens sometimes. No 6'1" Valkyrie girlfriend. Is that what you're looking for? Valkyrie. Blue Valkyrie shot the food. Friends. Well, you have friends here, Wham. You can come in here and talk about video games anytime. Or other shit. Yeah, isn't it nice to have friends? We're your friends. You know, we're not into you that way, Wham, but can we be friends? Yeah, we are far, but through the magic of the internet, it's like we're all together in the same room, right? I mean, look, you can see my drawings! Wow! Back in the 90s, you would not have been able to see me draw. You'd have had to just, you know, imagine my drawings in your head. Imagine that. Come down here? Do you live in LA? Or like somewhere in California? You did, like, that. You did, when I was in, that was LA, right? We hung out one time. I recall that. But that's not where you live. Well, traveling can be tough. Oh, so in California. Okay, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have any California conventions planned this year. I was considering going to Fanime, but I did not get in, so no California conventions planned. I don't know if I'm going to be going back to Anime Expo for a while because Anime Midwest is like always in the same weekend and it's local, so there's just no way I can not do Midwest instead. I was only doing Expo all those years because I was getting a discount on the table through like a friend, and I'm not getting that anymore, so I kind of don't have any reason to. I mean, Expo is a really good show, but also really expensive. I'm just better off. If there's a local show on the same weekend, I'm just better off doing that. And so blame Anime Midwest on that. Got Pizza played Mario. You went up and visited you that one time. Oh, did you? I don't know. I remember that now. That's right, Mario. Was it Mario Maker that we were playing? Oh yeah, come visit to Chicago. You can come. I don't have a house anymore for you to come to, but you can come hang out at my parents' house. Happy March 10th. Yeah, happy random March 10th day. He was Mario Maker. I thought they're probably showing you some of my levels, right? Yeah, that's so. I thought so. Yeah. Grandma, yeah. That's where I was living until recently. Alright, I think I'm done with this page. Mario Martin. Come on, Flip. Oh, I get it now. Oh, yeah. Wow. Alright. Let me get my life box. We need to start inking. We need to enter into the inking phase of this stream. Actually, I'm going to take a little break and use the bathroom, and then we're going to start inking. So, enjoy the music! Okay, I'm back. Let me grab my light box. And we're gonna ink art. March 10th. Even Nintendo calls it Mario Day. Happy Mario Day! Wow! Mario! Mario! I love Mario. Okay, everyone in the chat, listen up. It's Mario Day. So here's your question for Mario Day. What is the best Mario game? I expect to hear all your answers very soon. What is the best Mario game? This is Mario Day. We have to talk about Mario. Very important. Do the Hobbit soundtrack. I love the Hobbit soundtrack. Who loves the Hobbit soundtrack from the cartoon? Anyone? Awesome. Super Mario RPG. Oh, that's your favorite Mario game. Wow. Well, it's a real good one. It's a real good. I haven't played it in a long time, but I watched Apollo play through it, or I watched a little bit of Apollo playing through it recently. It still seems real good to me. I think it probably holds up. My RPG. Still super charming, amazing Yoko Shimomura music. 1,000 Year Door. That's your favorite. Of all Mario games, like, total, like, including all the platformers, Super Paper Mario and Wii is very cool. Oh. Interesting that both of yours are the RPGs. My favorite Mario would be... This is probably too loud. Hold on. My favorite Mario would be Mario 64. Mario 64. Still one of my all-time favorite video games. It's such an amazing game when it came out. And it still really retains its power for me. I haven't played it in quite a while though. You need to go back and play that on stream sometime. And then of the 2D platformers, Mario 3 would be my favorite. The close second to Mario 64. The Galaxy. Yeah, the Galaxy games are really good as well. There's a lot of good Mario games. It's hard to pick. I've only played the first Galaxy game though. I haven't played the second one. I should. Mario Galaxy's awesome. That's a real good one. But I still prefer Mario 64 over Galaxy though. Yeah, I think at the time, I remember thinking that I felt like I liked the level design a little bit better in Mario 64. Mario 64 is, like, really amazing, though. No one can stop Mr. Domino. Anyone else? Anyone else for Mario? In Galaxy, you got every star? Yeah, I believe I did as well. I think I 100%ed it and, like, did all the bonus stages. I mean, all the challenge stages, I think. Weren't there, like, challenge stages where you race against Luigi or something? Shadow Luigi? I don't remember too well. It's been a while. That might have been Mario 3D Lands. But, yeah, I did that. I need to go back and play that again. I need to play Galaxy 2. And I need to play Mario Sunshine, which I've never played. Oh, you know what? I have the Switch release of those games. I have the Switch remaster. I really want to go back and replay Mario 64 because I love the game so much. Should play that remaster. Should play all of those. You should play through Mario 64, Galaxy, and Sunshine again on the remaster. They're all such great games. They're like just amazing, amazing games. Although I never actually played Sunshine. But it looks amazing. I would like to. The Wii Mario that was a platformer where you could play 4 players, that was also really cool. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, that was a good one. So many great Mario games. And I like Mario Odyssey a lot too. I thought Mario Odyssey was really good. I played that entire game on stream. I think we got every single moon, like all. Isn't there like 1,000 moons? I think we got all 1,000 moons. That game's amazing until you get to the post game. The post game of like getting all the like the normal game manages to like keep all of the content with all of the moons surprisingly fresh, and it packs in a ton of like challenges and cool content that doesn't get repetitive until the post game. The post game that spreads like a whole bunch more moons throughout the land, and you have to go back and collect them again. Like that gets repetitive. Oh, I really like the challenge, the extra challenge level in Mario. There's like a super challenge level that is very, very difficult. That was fun in Odyssey. Yeah, that was in Odyssey. Ys 3 music. Ys 3 is like got one of the best game soundtracks of all time, probably. Like, extremely good soundtrack. You could just sit here and listen to the Ys 3 music forever. Do. Oh, I better not hum along, because I'm listening on delay right now. Oh, you know, I just realized they remembered to keep the autofocus off this time. Usually it always turns that back on. Shenmue 3 music. Really like the music in Shenmue 3. It's part of the reason why I feel like they did such a great job with Shenmue 3. I mean, this soundtrack was awesome. One of the better of the attempts to like take an old series and like continue it. I mean, they really nailed the feeling of the Shenmue game. I never trust companies these days to like go back and try to like make something in the style of an old game. Man, playing through the Shenmue games was quite an experience. Just really cool games. Just really unique games with cool characters and such a great atmosphere. Great music. Really unique, just like the way that the stories flow and everything. I love those games. I mean, never played them, you know, on a Dream. I never owned a Dreamcast. Never played them at the time. Only just played them on PS4. But the Shenmue games are like what I want modern open world games to be. Which is like an open world that's small. Just a small open world. I don't understand why there's this modern obsession with everything being bigger and bigger. All these open world games have to have gigantic worlds, and they're just always padded. They're always padded and diluted. And it's never worth it, you know? You could Like, just give me like an open world in like a small little area, compact, maybe like a couple different areas. That's dense with content. That's you can go into like every building, open every door, explore tons of mini games. I want density. I don't want yeah. It's a small world after all. Having said that, the scale and scope of Elden Ring is pretty special, though. Elden Ring is probably the first open world game I played where the world just really makes you go like, wow. I mean, Xenoblade Chronicles X did that a little bit as well, especially in that it was really... That game also had a lot of verticality, and it was interesting to explore, and it was exciting to get, like, flying mechs because of the way the world was designed. You could finally explore all these places that you couldn't reach before. So, Xenoblade Chronicles X did have that as well, but Elden Ring kind of... Elden Ring's world is much more... It's much more intricately designed, I guess, than XCX. What other open worlds have I played? I mean, Breath of the Wild, of course, has a lot of verticality. It also has good world design. They take advantage of the fact that your character can climb mountains. But I mean, so Breath of the Wild had some of the same stuff going on, like standing on like a cliff and like looking out at all the stuff you can view. But Elden Ring kind of just takes that and it takes it one step further. Like Elden Ring has so many cliffs where you just like look out onto this landscape of all these crazy areas, which you can visit all of them. Like these ridiculous, unbelievably cool, like crazy castles and in magical buildings and towers, and you can get to all of it, and everything just looks so ridiculous, so fantastical. So the size of the world really benefits Elden Ring, but most open world games could benefit by being smaller. Dude, maybe even Elden Ring could benefit by being smaller, quite honestly, because the game, there's still like a huge area to the north, I know from seeing other people play. Like, and if you account for that, we're probably only halfway through the game. I don't know. It might be too much. Who knows? But I'll probably enjoy every minute of it anyway. Yeah. I would like more small open world games. You know? They should use Shenmue as a guide, but they won't though, because that's an old game. But like, that's what I want more of. Order Down. I think this is a shoot 'em up on Dreamcast. It's got really cool music. I should try it out one of these days. Oh man, I finally tried Death Smiles when I was at the arcade Galloping Ghosts in Chicago. I finally got to try Death Smiles, the Xbox exclusive shoot 'em up with like Lolita Girls, Japanese developed. That game's really fun. That's a really fun shoot 'em up. Oh, Kingsfield music. The best like ambient atmospheric soundtrack for my money. The Extra Face Place? Special edition? Wait, what was that in reference to again? Oh, Death Smiles. Oh, okay, okay. It had a themed plate. Oh, okay. I got confused because you meant to type plate. I was wondering what an extra face place was. Place. Oh, that's cool. You get a plate. You get a special plate with the special edition of Death Smiles. Did not know that. Do you have that on Xbox? Louis? Oh, I was just talking about that, Mr. Leo. Yeah, I was just saying I 100%ed Galaxy. I even did. There was like a bunch of stuff with. Oh wait. Was that where you could play through the whole game as Luigi as well, right? And then he had special bonus content. I think I did that. I think. I can't remember. I can't remember if I finished that or not. I think if there was special bonus content for it, I might have done it. Or was that just like a reward for one? Wait, did you? Yeah, I don't remember. I feel like I did 100% Galaxy, though. You needed to play as Luigi to get the final star? Oh, really? I wonder if I did that. Did you just to play through the whole game again just as Luigi? Might not have done that. I don't know. Collecting stars. Mario's always got to collect the stars. Or moons. Or whatever it was in Sunshine. The whole game. I might not have done that. I might have stopped just like with Mr. Leo. Now that I think about it. Mario Day today. Oh man, 11:30 already. How much more will we stream? Maybe I should, you know, put an early end to the art stream and play some more Elden Ring. What are you guys thinking about that? No, I can't do that. I like doing the Elden stream, the Elden Ring streams in big chunks, so I wouldn't want to play for like only 2 or 3 hours. That's no good. Yeah, unfortunately, I probably won't get to play Elden Ring again until Sunday because tomorrow and Saturday I have a whole bunch of family stuff going on. So I don't know. I might be able to play tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. If I do, it might have to be like a quiet stream. Like the good old days. You're literally downloading Elden Ring right now because of me? Right now, right this second? Are you gonna get it on your... Did you buy it? Are you gonna get it on your PC? Well, good. Do you play the other Souls games, Wham? I mean, everybody should try Elden Ring. It's a fantastical, amazing experience. Yeah, Steam. Yeah. Well, I've heard that there's some, like, a little bit of technical problems with the Steam version. I'm playing it on PS4, but I'm sure it's probably fine. It's probably fine. The game must be experienced. You've been wanting to? Well, good. Have you seen any of my Elden Ring playthrough? I've been playing it like all last week. I've already put 100 hours into it on stream. Unbelievably massive game. The way I'm playing it, where I'm trying to like 100% it and do like every bit of content, I would strongly recommend against playing it that way. They fixed the RCE. What's RCE? Remote code execution? I have no clue if they fixed that or not. I don't even know what that is. Okay. I don't know what remote code execution is. Is that some sort of netcode thing? Oh, dude. Your Sayatsura music. Do. You did the whole game? You could send your star progress. It was in competition with your friends, so it was the ultimate brag to send it first. Oh, nice. Nice, Molecule. Is it just that you get another star for doing it, or do you unlock like a final level for doing the whole thing? Like, is there any additional content with Luigi, or is it just simply the same game again? Yeah, me too, Mr. Leo. I need to play Galaxy 2. I never got to that one. And I also need to play Sunshine. I wish that was on the Mario remaster that I got for Switch, which has Galaxy, Sunshine, and 64. I need to replay all of those. Oh, it's fixed now? Well, I don't know what that is, but I'm glad it's fixed, Wham. Yeah, I guess I just couldn't fit it in, or who knows? Who knows, Mr. Leo? Probably some technical reason, or maybe just didn't have the time for it. It would have been nice if it was in there, but... Oh, I see. Well, that sounds bad. I'm glad they fixed that, Wham. Oh. Dead dance music. I love this song. Oh, it's Brigand. Hey, Brigand, how's it going? Mr. Leo knows. Will he tell us? What does he know? What does he know? How are you doing today, Mr. Brigand? gorgeous weather. Nice. It'll freeze this weekend, but we're stocked up. Will it? Oh, okay. Well, it's okay. I'll be staying indoors most of the time anyway. Well, although I might be going out Saturday night, so that could be neat. I guess I'll wear a coat. That's okay. I'll survive. I'll probably survive. There's definitely a very slim chance I'll survive. Started shopping for a new PC. Oh, you need a new PC, huh? What do you need a new PC for? Is there any specific reason, or you just want one? Of course, I mainly got like my new computer just so I could like emulate PS2 games, and that was that last year? I think that was. I can't remember if that was last year or the year before. I think it was the no. It would have been the year before last, because that was the year that I played Rule of Rose and Kuon and some of those other cool PS2 horror games. Yeah. That would have been 2020, I guess. You recall? It was a long time ago. You think you call it unlocked a final galaxy? Really? Oh, man. That makes me wish I had done it. Maybe someday I'll do that content. You're just 10 years old. Yeah, 10 years old? Yeah. That's pretty old. Yeah, that's understandable. Are there any newer games you want to play? What newer games do you want to play? I mean, I guess for myself, I can't think of anything in particular. I mean, you know, there's... Obviously, I'm playing Elden Ring, but I'm just playing the PS4 version. Which is great. No Man's Sky. Oh, No Man's Sky. Yeah. I heard that apparently it's like a lot improved, like people like it now. That seems like a kind of game that I probably wouldn't like, but really don't know. Seems like very going around and farming materials. Much better than it was at launch. Yeah, I wouldn't be averse to trying something like that. But at the same time, it's not something that excites me. It seems kind of interesting, I guess. I know, it's just basically like a 1,000 planets, and you just go around to different planets, different randomized planets, and you get resources. So you can upgrade your shit, basically. And you just look at all different aliens, and maybe you kill aliens, you get weapons, you kill aliens or something. I don't know. A game like that, I guess it all comes down to like how exciting it is to explore the different worlds. But I think isn't there like a randomized aspect to it as well? Yeah, I don't like the randomized aspect in games like that. But I guess that's how they were able to make millions of worlds, because then they can just like put it through algorithms and stuff. They can run stuff through algorithms and like generate millions of worlds. You know, similar to Minecraft. For some reason, though, that works in Minecraft, where to me it doesn't really work with other stuff. But I don't know. You escape reality into it. I suppose so. Although, focusing on beating games is another kind of escape from reality. But yeah, I don't know. I don't necessarily even want to escape reality. I like reality. I don't necessarily want to escape from it. I just love video games. Maybe when I was younger, I wanted to escape reality more. But reality is pretty cool. I mean, there's always other stuff besides video games that I want to do. But I just like video games too much. I can't help it. The final battle of the 100-round challenge. What game was that again? That was like a Zelda, or what were you playing again, Monocule? Little Nemo, Dream Master. I love the end game music. So beautiful. So beautiful. Listen to it, guys. It's so beautiful. Man, I have gotten really into games like that. I mean, I guess most notably like Minecraft, because at this point I've played so much Minecraft it's ridiculous. But Minecraft just is kind of synergizes like all the stuff that's exciting about this kind of like sandbox kind of game, though. I've never really seen another game that seems to have the same appeal as Minecraft. Building in like other sandboxy games, like stuff like, I don't know, whatever the popular stuff is. What was that one that came out last year that was exciting? It always just comes down, like, it's always just like putting templates somewhere, and that's just not the same. This is not the same. It loses the Lego aspect. Putting down templates, it's not exciting. And then you're just exploring kind of just standard video game worlds. You aren't like you aren't digging into or shaping the world. I don't know. So I kind of don't get all these like Minecraft-y crafting big adventure games. But I get Minecraft. It's taken hours to get there. Legaia. Legaia 2. Dual Saga PS2. I didn't know there were more Legaia games. I never played Legend of Legaia. Never played that. I wonder if I would have liked it. Hey Brigand, do you have any sketch requests or anything? We haven't done any of those for a while. Finish Draken. I will call it Legaia next round. I'd like to finish. We could do that for the subscriber request. I'd like to finish Draken. Yeah, Draken is really cool. I really like Draken. It's got such a neat atmosphere. I love the music in it. Nothing comes to mind? Okay. Fair enough. Well, if you think of anything, let me know. Play any other bad games recently, Brigand? Any other notable bad games? Twilight Princess? Oh yeah? Really? Not a fan of that one, huh? Your least favorite, and you played Spirit Tracks? Wow. Yeah, but have you played the CDI Zeldas? Because I want to. Your least favorite, huh? I don't even know what my least favorite Zelda would be. But I haven't played a lot of it. I'm not really qualified to say a least favorite Zelda. Do you like Twilight Princess, Monaco? I mean, my favorite Zelda is Zelda 2, but basically all the Zelda games I've played have been great. I mean, I don't have anything to complain about too much with any of the Zelda games I've played. They've all been great. CDI Zelda jank. Oh, I want to play those so bad. You know, the platforming ones at least look like they might actually be fun to play. I mean, set aside the really terrible animation and voice acting and stuff. I don't know. They're probably really janky, but janky can be fun. They might actually be fun platformers. I don't know. I want to try them. I want to try them. I wonder if I might enjoy them. The Zelda one, the one where it's like overhead with Zelda, that one I don't know. That one I don't know. But I would want to try that too. The wolf form. I thought the wolf form was extremely awesome. And I really liked the what's her name? The girl with the mask. The character designs were really good in that game, I thought. Strongly disliked forced combat. Midna, yeah, Midna's awesome. His design is awesome. Well, I love horse combat in Elden Ring. And I love Rayman. A respectable sequel to Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, way underrated. I think a lot of people like Wind Waker. I think a lot of people like Wind Waker. Here we go. Sonic R. I want to play this game. I love this soundtrack and I've never played the game. Is Tam still here? Tam, it's Supersonic Racing. I'll play this game. Wind Waker's your favorite? Yeah, that's a respectable choice. Wind Waker's really neat. It's really neat, and it's got a unique concept with the sailing. And it's got a really neat atmosphere. How do we feel about Ocarina of Time? How do we feel about... Yeah, how do we feel about Ocarina of Time? I feel like it. I think it holds up. I mean, I haven't played it in a while, but I feel like it holds up really well. And also, it's another example of like a game with a more ambient soundtrack that's actually that I really like. It's really cool. We were listening to some of the Ocarina of Time music as music, trying to find music that was suitable for Elden Ring. The first time late Christmas? Oh, nice. Not being well received? Huh. I recall Wind Waker being pretty well received. I know some people complained about like the animation style, but I feel like it went over pretty well. I don't know. Like, in what way was it not well received? I feel like it got good reviews. Yushi's been solid. Someone mentions Zelda CDI, I post this. That's fair. Oh, well, just think how much use you're going to get out of that, Mr. Leo, when we play CDI Zelda. Man, I gotta do that. I gotta look into getting, like, CDI games working and, like, figure that out. We really gotta play CDI Zelda sometime. Like, that would be really fun. That would be really fun. There's no time to look around. Bomb some dodongos. Wouldn't that be really fun to like play CDI Zelda? Like, I mean, to stream that? Whether it's good or bad, I mean, it's gonna be both good and bad, probably. I'm sure there's ways in which it's terrible. We know that. And there could even be some ways in which it's fun, but it would be so exciting. Try it. Your first 3D Zelda? Well, I mean, it was everybody's first 3D Zelda. And as a pioneering 3D game, it's extremely brilliant. You gotta give it... But even playing it today, it's still fun and it still does things... I think it still does things, like, better than some modern Zeldas and, like, a lot of modern open-worldy kind... It's not really open-worldy, I guess, but it's, like, semi-open. I mean, it has the big open field. It has, like, a lot of exploration. That kind of balance between, like, open world and like, a structured experience is, like, really well done. It's great. It's an awesome game. Really great music. Probably better music than, like, some recent Zelda games, I would imagine. Probably better than Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild's music is pretty good, but could have been better. Open world so you get an N64. As open world as you can get on N64 is probably, in many cases, the exact right amount. Because, like, if anything, modern open world games are way too open world. I love open world in the sense that it's like Breath of the Wild, where you can just, like, go anywhere and beat the game at the beginning. But I don't love how every game has got to be gigantic. That's a big problem. Quantity over quality. Not everybody's flipped. We're not all 40 years old. That's true. Some of us are 30 years old. Some of us are 50 years old. Some of us are 60 years old. Well, yeah, no, but I was just saying, Monocule, that was everybody's first 3D Zelda. There wasn't 3D Zeldas before that. Wham, you're 30, nice. You're 30, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, 37. We're probably a lot of us a similar age, you know? Older, but like, not old men yet. But, you know, someday we're gonna be old men. Will we still be doing the same thing? Will we still be just all sitting around watching me play video games and laughing at my idiocy? When we're all 80? When we all have beards and we're all 80? Will we still be doing this? I'd be fine with that. I'll still play video games when I'm 80. I think. Probably. Unless my hands break and I can no longer play video games. I hope not. That would suck.
Your sister's first was Wind Waker. Wind Waker's not a... I mean, that's a good first, I think. There's so many great Zelda games. Nothing wrong with that. Younger audiences, late 20s, early 30s. For us, yeah. I mean, maybe, like, I bet our youngest audience member is probably, like, somebody like Shark Warp or something. Shark Warp's probably, like, 16. And, like, he just comes once in a blue moon. But, you know, that's okay. I primarily play stuff that would appeal to, like, I guess an older crowd. Nothing wrong with that. Of course, anybody's welcome to come, but, you know. So, there's a pattern to the people that do come. In retro-related streams. Yeah, me too, Mr. Leo. Almost exclusively in retro-related streams. Although, once in a while, I will patronize like Soul streams. And sometimes with like a younger dynamic. How useless the chat is. They can be young, like streams with like younger viewers. Well, I guess the diplomatic way to say it is they can be immature, and that's what you would expect of like younger people. They can be immature, but sometimes I can be immature too. But yeah, you know, it's just like they have like a different style. It's just different. They have a different humor, different way of talking. Twilight Princess outsold Wind by double. Ah, that's interesting. Well, I see. I didn't know that. Oh, Call of Duty. Yeah. Well, it could be a little bit of a self-selected sample thing there because streams where they're streaming Call of Duty may not be the best representation of young people. Oh, I guess it is one of the most popular. It's still like a very popular game, I suppose, right? Hey, Colic, what's up? Morgan Lilith. Oh yeah, I could see that. It's really from Darkstalkers. Oh, I know, of course. Zelda. What were we talking about? Zelda. We were talking about Zelda and the fact that we're all 40 in our 30s to 40s and we're not young people anymore. Oh, Skills is back. Skills, did you buy the pancake mix like I told you to? Yeah, Kitty. Yeah, that makes sense, Colic. Well, I think people like Wind Waker a lot more now. I think it's appreciated now. I've heard a lot of people say that it's their favorite. You just like the art style and character design from Twilight Princess so much. Oh, I think a lot of people like that art style, though. Because Call of Duty, the older one, I guess the older ones do and the newer ones don't, probably. Depends on the system they're on. Just like herding goat things. It's quite a job herding goats. Too dark in the coloring. Yeah, I could see that. You're one of the haters of Wind Waker until you played it, and now his opinion is reversed. Now he hates Twilight Princess and loves Wind Waker. Reagan, that is. Pancake mix? Why not make your own? I don't know. It's just easier to buy a mix, Colic. I always just get a mix. Aged very well. Yeah, I bet it has. You forgot about the pancake mix, but Nidimo suggested a banana to convince you to buy some banana chips. Do you have bananas? Banana chips are good. Banana chips are good. Oh man. Alright, Skittles. Too bad. Those banana pancakes would have been very good though, Skittles. If you had tried them. Granola. I used to get granola. I used to put granola in my yogurt
But these days I switched to walnut instead. A little bit healthier, I guess. It is great. I like granola, but not that often anymore. Yeah, where were you, Mr. Leo? Granola. I like raisins and seeds. Yeah, that's all good stuff. He's playing Q-Ring Saga. Yeah, of course. Gotta progress in those imitation Fire Emblem games. Sorry, I have a pen in my mouth. Wait, I want to listen to a different song. What song do I want to listen to? No. I can't skip this song. Can't skip it. Yeah, how is that going? You beat the map and got all the optional characters. It was really hard. Oh, that sounds like fun. So many Ring games. Yeah, you're playing Tear Ring and I'm playing Elden Ring. Is that a coincidence, Mr. Leo? Baking, yeah, it's just a bunch of baking powder, flour, milk, salt, sugar, egg. Yeah, this is true. But, I mean, isn't it easier just to get it pre-mixed, Colic? I mean, you certainly could make this stuff from scratch, but why bother? The final dungeon of Lunar? The first one, right? You worried about being trapped there with no healing items? Doesn't let you leave once you start? Uh-oh. I don't... Man, it's been such a long time since I played it. I don't remember it being that hard, but... One lets you save an area you can't beat. Yeah, well, I mean, you gotta... That's why you always gotta have a backup save. I still have not played Lunar 2. I need to play that. Final Fantasy Tactics has that as well. It has multiple spots like that, actually. That's why you gotta have a backup save. Good, Skittles. So yeah, there you go. You're not gonna be screwed if you are stuck. Although, I understand, though, it would suck to, like, explore the dungeon a whole bunch and then find out that you are just not ready, maybe. If you think that might be the case, maybe it's better to just not go in there yet. That's true, Mr. Leo. But, I mean, you don't know for sure, but your gamer sense should usually, in many cases, tip you off. Right? Like, I mean, like in Final Fantasy Tactics, if you're kind of keeping one save from like a couple fights ago, or if you're keeping your save on the world map, then, and you start to go into like a bunch of cinematic battles, you can tell. I mean, you can see that the game, it'll let you save between. If it'll let you save between battles, you know that save can't be your only save, right? That's not a good idea. I mean, I think in most cases, common sense will help you out. Common gamer sense, I suppose. Yeah, it does have that. Very mean. Like WeGraph you're talking about? I remember, I think I did get stuck on WeGraph. Like when I was playing through the first time and I had to like regress back to an earlier save and like lose a couple hours of progress to grind, if I recall correctly. But that's okay because it was still an amazing game. So it's okay. It's okay that it did that. I don't know, I mean, that's just part of like the challenge of the game, I think. And, it's just an element that requires good gamer judgment. Running out of antagonists, only 2 possible left to beat. Right. You can usually tell. The yell ability. Right. The one that increases your speed. Right. Yeah, that was... I mean, you may not... Some people probably would have that and not necessarily realize that. I'm sure I probably could have done that. Like, when I got stuck in that battle, I think I probably had that too. And I probably could have done that, but I didn't know that that was a thing you could do. So, as far as I could tell, like, you know, the only thing to do is to grind. But, yeah. Sometimes, a lot of times when you think you're stuck, there might be a way, if you could find it. But it's not always easy to find. I think you can always switch to Squire class, but you may not have it leveled up to have that ability yet. Lemmings music. Play something else. Oh, I can't skip Star Fox music. Oh man, that's another. I really want to replay Star Fox on Super Nintendo. I really want to replay that game. TMR is playing some Star Fox lookalike game on Sega CD that looked cool, with music by Nathan McCree, who did the early Tomb Raider soundtracks, which are godly soundtracks, and it had really cool music. I want to play that too. You plan to play Final Fantasy Tactics? Hopefully you don't screw that up. If you know that going in, you won't screw it up. I wouldn't worry about it, Skittles. It's an amazing game. It's amazing. Just not balanced. Yeah, it's not perfectly balanced, but that's okay. Does not subtract from its amazingness. I mean, the worst problem with it in terms of balance is just that one guy who shall be remain nameless, who is like overpowered, that you can use if you, and you know, that's probably the worst balance problem, I think. I don't know if that works, Colin. The random I think that the story battles don't. Right. That's what I thought. I think only the random battles level up with you. But that's so that you can continue to always grind on the battles on the world map. The story battles you can out-level. Whoa! Brigand! The Commodore subscription. Thank you, Brigand. I'm not keeping up with the Commodore. I have never streamed any Commodore 64 games. Well, I guess I have streamed Commodore games because Amiga is a Commodore system. But I want to stream Commodore 64 games someday. Just another one of these things that I want to do someday. Who knows? I mean, you know, I'll probably get to it one of these days. I need to do this. But thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. That was tier 3 too. Thank you so much, Brian. Plus 20. Oh, now you have 20 hours to spend. Oh my god. Wow. Just getting more and more behind. Power Wash Simulator is pretty fun. The anti-Splatoon. I get it. It's pretty good. Oh, dude, this is a cool song from Darius Twin. You'd love to request a couple of garbage C64 games you played as a kid? Yeah, I would love to play them. I would love to play your garbage C64 games. I would like to play some of the ones that like I've seen TMR play. Some of the ones that look cool. I'd have to go back and like check his streams because I don't remember him. But there was a number of them that looked cool that I would have wanted to play, and maybe some of the ones I've seen. Like I've seen Macaw stream a couple of them, and I don't know. Yeah, C64 is like, it's a rough system because it's so early. A lot of its games are like, they're basically like more advanced Atari 2600 games. But I love the 2600 as a kid growing up, so I could probably appreciate some of them. Doom on C64. See, that's a game that I'd be less interested in playing because it's just Doom. I'd rather play like a unique game than like a shitty port of Doom. Well, then again, I guess it could be interesting to check out. Any other C64 suggestions, guys? don't know when we would get. I mean, it could always be a subscriber request. Like, you know, that might be a good thing to that might be a good idea for your requests. But I'd like to do a C64 special, and a 3DO special, and a Saturn special, and the CDI special, and I want to go back and play more TurboGrafx 16 games and Amiga games. Oh, there's so many video games, damn it! There's too many video games! There's no time. I'm spending all my time playing Elden Ring, and I don't have time to play all the other games. Oh, my goodness! Or what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Oh, it's after midnight now. Probably should stop soon. It's too many video games. Transformers C64 game you had? I can't imagine a retro Transformers game being bad. Let me ask you this, Skittles. Is it worse than the Famicom Transformers games? Both of them? If it is, I want to check it out. Man, those games are really special. Oh, man. So many video games, but I gotta finish Elden Ring. I gotta finish Shin Megami Tensei 5. I've got modern games to play. I gotta finish Dragon Quest 11. And then what are we gonna do after that? Then I'll probably do more Fliptendo, because we're gonna be behind on that by the time we finish all this. Then we gotta catch up with Fliptendo. Then we probably, by that point, have to catch up with more subscriber requests again. Because there's still a bunch... I never got to Asian Waste games, I feel bad. We need to do more Quest for Glory. Start Quest for Glory 2. Video games. Oh, there's too many games. And there's other modern games I want to play too. And then there's all these other games. I know I should feel bad Asian Waste. I should. I know, I'm sorry. I don't know. I probably might get to it after Elden Ring. Because Skittles had said I should take a little break before starting Dragon Quest 11. So, I was thinking I might do your requests. Yeah, ban that guy, Skittles. Teach him a lesson. I might do it after Elden Ring. Of course, that might still be like another week because Elden Ring has got a lot more content. This game is like unbelievably massively huge. There's still a lot more to go, even after 100 hours. But that's what I get for trying to 100% the game. Wouldn't say it's worse, but it's more difficult to understand what you're supposed to do. Yeah, well, that's kind of the way it is for like Atari, like Atari games or C64, like games of that age are so abstract that you just need the manual to even know what you're supposed to do. And then, that's just the way that those games work. Not a bad thing necessarily. Yeah, ban those feet. No more feet allowed in here. You guys get your feet out of here. Doo-doo. Oh, and this is reminding me, this music, I need to play more PC98. We were having so much fun playing PC98 games, and I never got back to it. Remember, we played through the Scheme and Zeliard? There's a ton more cool-looking PC98 games that I want to play. Oh my god, there's so many systems! There's so many systems chock full with amazing games. What are we gonna do? Oh my god. And I have to draw art. Oh. Yeah, he's played a lot that I love. I know Skittles. I know, and I've been watching all his streams for that reason. And yeah, there's so many games that he plays that like I immediately want to play, but I never. So many cool Amiga games. Remember that like really weird Amiga game Grey Warden? I found out about that game from watching him. Not Grey Warden, Grey Slayer? Grey Slayer? There's so many interesting looking PC 88 and 98 games. Yeah, Japanese computers. And they all have, like, amazing music, too. I want to play all of them, damn it. Damn it. Damn it, Skills. I want to play all of them. It's hard, though, because, like, a lot of them are RPGs that might take a while. Although, RPGs of that time don't take as long, I find. And then a lot of them are also in Japanese, too, so... I would benefit from learning more Japanese. Yeah, I can't play other games when I'm playing Elden Ring for 100 hours. Exactly. Exactly, Mr. Leo. Nor can I play other games when I'm playing Dragon Quest 11 for 150 hours to do all, like, to 100% the entire game and do all the post-game content. Nor can I play other games when I'm playing Shin Megami Tensei 5 for probably 100 hours. All of that makes it difficult. Skittles, didn't you say that Dragon Quest 11 is like 150 hours easily with the post-game content? And then didn't you also say it's required for me to do the post-game content? It's like mandatory, I have to do it, and if I don't, I'm going to get a severe scolding? No? You didn't say that? I thought you said 150 hours. Only 100 hours? Even with the post-game content? Not 150, 100 is realistic. Oh, really? Even with the post-game content? I could swear you said 150 hours. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go through all my videos. I'm going to pour over the chat from all my videos. Until I find evidence, because I could swear you said 150 hours. You doubt I'll hit 100, even with post-game? Really? Probably close. Well, that's kind of good news. Oh, dude. You're getting a lot of my music from anime. Lionsgate anime music is amazing. I do tend to dawdle. I mean, in games that I really, really like Elden Ring, I do dawdle. You know, because I just enjoy the game so much. I don't know. Like, with Dragon Quest 11, I'll probably try to play through faster. It's also an easier game, right? So we'll probably try to take advantage of that to, like, just get through it quickly. But if there's a difficulty setting, I'll set it to whatever the hard mode is. They were pancakes, yeah. Yup. I had pancakes on the brain. I always have pancakes on the brain these days. I've become a pancake lover. Pancake lover. You're a waffle man yourself? Well, I also like waffles too. I'm more of a pancake person because, quite honestly, pancakes are easier to make. They're easier and quicker. Waffle maker, I don't know. Cleaning the waffle maker is just kind of annoying, you know. Oh, Asian waste.
Are you curious? How can you find out?
Books! Check them out! Books! Check them out!
Read about
stars and cars!
Guitars, cops that work hard, patrolling the boulevard, the heavyweight champion as crazy as bow.
Books! Check them out! Books! Check them out!
At your library.
Books! Let's listen to it again. Check them out!
You got a fantasy, imagination can take you to where you wanna be. Are you curious?
This is the best song ever.
Books, check them out. Books, check them out. Read about stars and cars, play electric guitars, or cops that work hard, patrolling the boulevard, the heavyweight champion as crazy as
How is this song so good?
Check them out. Books, check them out.
Asian Waste, you did a good thing. At your library. That's the best part. More anime music. You're not big on either. Skittles is not big on either. Wow. You're pretty bad for me to eat anything like that. Yeah, it is. It's not good. It's definitely not good for you. But, I mean, I can afford to eat them sometime. My weight is doing fine. It can literally kill you. Really? Wow. Well, that's not good then. Yeah, do you like pancakes more than waffles, Wham? I like them both about the same. It's just that pancakes are much easier to make. Yeah. I mean, that's the main reason why I would usually make pancakes. Just easier to make. And cleaning the waffle maker is annoying. And, yeah. And it's fun to make pancakes, too, because you can flip them over. Can't really do that with waffles. For those reasons, I prefer pancakes a little bit. It's also harder to, like, just... Well, with pancakes, it's fun to just throw, like, bananas or blueberries or just Sometimes I throw random fruit in there. Like, we made a bunch of pear pancakes. Back when we had the pear tree and, like, so many pears, I made pear pancakes. And, you know, it was not the best choice for pancakes, but it was still kind of interesting, you know. Just throw whatever. You can't really do that with waffles as much. It's harder. You like both for waffles? Syrup pockets? Yeah, it does. They do have those. It's true. Pancakes are less stabby. Stabby. Books. Check them out. Organic banana chips. Frozen bananas for smoothies. Nice. Yeah, we used to have smoothies like that quite a bit. Yeah, bananas are... I think that the problem with bananas and smoothies is I think they might overpower them easily, but... I used to use mango for smoothies a lot. And frozen berries. Well, I haven't had smoothies in like quite a while. You guys are influencing my shopping except Flip. I know, Skittles. You asked me to like name a crazy thing for you to buy, and I didn't. It wasn't even that crazy. I just said pancakes, and you didn't buy them. You asked me for my opinion, and you ignored it, Skittles. You ignored. Darn it, Skittles. I just don't drink milk at all. Oat milk or anything else. Yeah, I'm not into milk stuff. Not a big milk drinker. Pineapple, yeah, I love pineapple and smoothie. I love. Coconut milk, chia flaxseed. Smoothie boost, green powder shit. Yeah, you know, that sounds good. Sounds good. I didn't tell you to buy them as grandmother healthcare. I only said that that's why I got into pancakes. Now I eat pancakes just because I like them. These Skittles. Chores done? Now you feel gross. Don't you feel good that the chores are done, DJ? Matcha green tea powder. It's nice. Mixed with other stuff. That sounds nice. Dole Whip? Pineapple soft serve? That does sound pretty delicious. Ever go to a Walker Bros or Richard Walker's? No. I don't even know what those are. I have not. Do 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 do. Blueberries and nut butter. I like blueberries in anything. I just like to eat blueberries by themselves. PB&J smoothie. How about that? The pineapple and banana one sounds really good to me. Chicago area pancake house chain? We should correct that someday? Yeah, sure, I'll go. More PC98 music. Oh, PC88 music. Yeah, I'm up for that, Asian Waste. I like pancakes. Do they have any specialty pancakes? I love weird specialty pancakes. You're a big fan of raspberries, blackberries, boysenberries, and marionberries. I think, you know, the boysenberries and marionberries I don't really have, but probably I would like them though. Blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries, I love all of those. Like the small berries, and supposedly those are some of the healthiest berries to eat too, right? Like dense and like some kind of, I don't know. I forget, antioxidants or something? I don't know. They're good. They're good for you. Good berries. I like all of those. But we have raspberries or blueberries a lot around here. We don't have blackberries as much. The marionberries, like, can you actually buy those from just the supermarket by themselves, or do they only come in like pies? I don't know if I've seen them. Made wine out of... You made wine? Wow. That sounds like a fun experience. I wouldn't mind doing that someday. That sounds fun. Blueberry wine. I might have had that at one point. So like a PNW thing? No, blackberries I know you can buy. I was talking about like boysenberries and marionberries. Like those. I haven't seen those in like the supermarket. I bought blackberries. I like blackberries. Blackberries are good. But they don't make for the best pancake ingredient. Blueberries. Hard to beat blueberries for that. Here you go, guys. Is Stackmaster still here? Here you go. I put a Deltarune song in the song list. Yeah, this song is awesome. You can have this apple pancake a la mode. Apple pancake? What, is that in the picture? Oh, that looks pretty good. Yeah, I think Sean is gone. Sean! I think he's gone. It's easy to make wine, just some money on some starter stuff. If it requires money on starter stuff, that's automatically not easy, I think. Automatically moves up to medium difficulty level. Marionberries are a man-made hybrid. Oh, I see. Did not know that. We finally defeated nature. Well, do you mean like just like cross, like bread, like crossbred or whatever? Because I mean, like technically bananas are man-made as well. Like, but the type of bananas a lot of things you buy at the store are man-made in some way. Like bananas that you buy at the grocery store aren't found in nature either. Or do you mean like they're... No. Like, or do you mean that there are no such thing as marionberries? Yeah, Deltarune music. Deltarune had some very good music. Gotta hand it to him. Usually I like to trash the indie game the indie games for having bad music, but that dude is really good at making music for his games. Everybody else in the indie scene should learn from him. Blueberries and bananas in pancakes would get too hot and burn you. Not necessarily, but I think I might have tried. I think it's just too much though. You want to go with one or the other because they're both strong flavors. I think I tried that once and it was just too much. But I'm a big fan of banana pancakes. Banana pancakes are amazing. The best thing to put in pancakes. Banana pancakes with bacon. You're gonna go to sleep? Okay, good night, Wham. Hey, thanks for dropping by. It's good to see you again. Hope to see you again soon. Maybe for some Elden Ring content. They make good banana pancakes too? Oh, well, I'm gonna get those for sure. I love banana pancakes. They don't occur naturally. They're crossbreed made at Oregon State University. Made specifically at Oregon State University, I see. What are they made out of? Released into nature. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Well, yeah, I mean, like, a lot of the stuff that we eat is, like, crossbred or modified in some way. Well, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Samurai X music, eh? Still have never seen this. They're essentially the same. Sadly, the bros broke up. Oh, not the bros. Yeah, my parents did create a flip and release him in nature. And then he came back. You're right, Skittles. It's funny how that works out. Feral cider. Feral out in the wild. He's crazy. He's crazy. He's foaming at the mouth. It's wild feral cider. Look out. I am feral cider. I'm crazy. But I'm also tired. Too tired to be crazy anymore. Speak for yourself. I'm a great faller. Yeah. Let's see. I don't know if should I finish this page? I probably should wrap up the stream pretty soon because it is 12:30. Getting tired. Anyone else have any song requests in there? Would everyone be okay if I went ahead and just wrapped it up? We did some work. We got some drawing done. I'll finish this page later. I mean, you know, I drew all this. It's good. It's good. It's good artwork. I drew some stuff. Some stuff was drawn. So tomorrow, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow or Saturday. Saturday for sure, I'm probably not going to be able to stream. I have a super packed day. full of nephews' birthday parties and going out on excursions with friends. Tomorrow might also be tricky to stream. But I might, I guess. If I do stream tomorrow, because we're having company over, it might have to be a quiet stream. If I do. Don't know if I will. It's possible I might not stream until Sunday. And then next week I have a convention next weekend. So next week I may only be able to stream for Monday through Wednesday. I'll let you guys know. But it's another one that I'm not sure if I've got into yet, so I'll just let you know. Yeah, exactly, Skittles. They won't allow that. But I think that doing some quiet Elden Ring stream would not be the worst thing. So I might do it. I don't know. But I think I'll go ahead and just leave it for today. Just enough art for today. Yeah, let's see if we want to raid someone. Thanks, though, everyone, for watching the stream. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with the art, the times of art. Hope you enjoyed the art. Hope you enjoyed the talking. Not a lot of choices, so we will just stream. We'll just raid this guy we raided before. And I may see you guys tomorrow. If not, then I probably won't see you until Sunday. But I hope you guys all have a good weekend. And thanks again. I'll see you soon. Good night. I perfectly hit the post of the song. Nice. Good night.